De repente, una aleta surge ante sus ojos.
A thousand scalps. It seems to me that I hear a certain creaking that doesn't calm me at all.
I am the richest merchant in Haiti. I will secure you money, clothing and food.
Yeah, you definitely want to secure food, friend. But to the sharks you see down there.
Port-au-Prince, la ciudad donde la arena caliente del Caribe se encuentra con las oscuras sombras del vudú. Mientras el fuego devora las calles, y el despiadado Capitán Serpiente aprieta el cerco, Zagor y Čiko caen en un torbellino de traición y misterios ancestrales. Entre espadas piratas y fuerzas desconocidas, una decisión equivocada puede ser fatal. El espíritu con el hacha está en movimiento. ¿Estás listo para navegar hacia lo desconocido? Port-au-Prince, la capital, el único asentamiento importante de Haití. Situada al pie de altas y empinadas montañas, la ciudad se extiende alrededor de la bahía con sus características casas minúsculas de barro, entre las cuales han brotado también elegantes edificios de madera, un recuerdo de la reciente presencia de los colonizadores franceses. Por las calles que descienden hacia el puerto, una multitud variopinta de vendedores ofrece sus productos a gritos, participando en vivaces discusiones sin fin con potenciales clientes. Y en ese caos de cestas, mercancías de animales domésticos, encontramos a dos viejos conocidos.
Caramba and Carambita, I'm already sick of this island.
And I Čiko. But unfortunately we have no choice but to wait. And on top of that, the little money we have is running out and I really don't see how we could earn anything else. Anyway, I was told that a new ship has arrived in the port. Maybe it's finally the right one.
We better not delude ourselves too much. Who knows where that ship to hell is sailing? PIH. It seems that all the ships that dock here then go to some distant cities in Europe, Africa, and even Asia. And not a single one is going to our regions. So help me all the mustaches of my family.
Be patient, Čiko. Who knows, maybe today is our day.
Well, I'll be very glad to let you find that out yourself. Feel free to go to the dock, and I'll wait for you at the usual place.
Watch out, watch out. Don't tell me you're planning to watch cockfights again after all the money you lost on them.
Exactly. At the beginning I was losing, because I lacked experience. But now I can assess the temperament of the rooster at first glance. The strength of his claws and his chances of winning. Trust me, friend, I will double our last $10 while you return.
I hope so, Čiko, for the good of both of us. See you.
Hasta la vista.
Poco después, Čiko llega con pasos rápidos y decididos a la multitud de la cual provienen gritos fuertes, desenfrenados e insultos. Y un momento después, ante sus ojos aparece una arena improvisada en la que dos gallos pelean a muerte, despertando el entusiasmo de los presentes que apuestan frenéticamente su dinero.
10 gold lead as on the white's victory.
I accept, Pa. The black one will tear your chicken to pieces.
Moneda haitiana.
Come on, black one, forward.
So. Eyes dig out his eyes.
Oh, and you're here today, little Mexican.
Yes, but this time I came to win. I have to invest my last $10 wisely. I can't afford to make a mistake and I have to study both opponents in detail.
You're a fool, stranger. There is only one way to win for sure. And that is to be the owner of a strong and well-trained cockerel that you can bid on with your eyes closed. Look, for example, at me. Do you see this? I earned all of this afternoon. You Ha 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 ha. How it just smothers. Listen to me, buy yourself a champion like mine, and you'll see that you'll soon recover the invested money. What's more, you'll earn more than that.
Do you really think that with 10 American dollars, I could get a fearless rooster like yours?
Of course. The man who sold me this is a good friend of mine, and it will be a real pleasure for him to give a discount to a visitor from a foreign country.
Caramba and Carambita. Does that guy live far?
On the contrary, we'll be at his place in 2 minutes at most.
¿De veras? Un poco después.
Are you sure it's a good fighter?
Good. Well, this is a beast. A bloodthirsty beast, born only to kill, which fully justifies the name I gave it.
Maybe he really is a beast, but something is straying in his gaze. He looks gentle.
You are mistaken, Mexican. These are the eyes of one who is confident in his own strength, of one who is able to inflict death without a trace of emotion.
Maybe, but my body also looks a little too chubby.
No way. It's all muscles, elastic and steel muscles, on which the claws of any unfortunate person who faces him will break.
Well, okay. Then we have a grade. Here are $10.
Tres bien, and here is your killer.
Congratulations, Mexican, you really made a great deal.
And may the gods have mercy on the other roosters in Haiti.
There will be a slaughter in the arena today, believe me.
Goodbye, friends, and thank you.
Y así, Chico regresa orgulloso sosteniendo en sus manos a su campeón. Este pronto comienza a abrirse camino a través de la multitud.
Places, people, places for the killer. Let me see you bring your doves. But remember, I am not responsible for the reactions of my eaglet.
Y al final sale a un pequeño claro desde el cual lanza un desafío a todos los presentes.
Listen carefully, people of Haiti. I bet any amount that my killer will take care of every opponent. Hey, what now? Doesn't anyone want to challenge my champion?
Any amount.
Tonerous.
Hey, I'm afraid I didn't quite understand, stranger. You mean to say you are ready to bid on...
On this bloodthirsty monster? Yes, you understood me correctly.
In that case, I'm betting 20 gold Lydias on my rooster. It's called Chanticleer.
I'm betting 10 goulard is on Chanticleer, and I'm betting 25.
Me too.
Hi! The voice of my conscience tells me that I shouldn't take money from so many unfortunate people. Well, unfortunately for you, my stomach is much louder, so I will listen to it anyway. I accept all bets.
Poco después, con gran expectación de los espectadores, el juez da la señal de comienzo.
Forward, Chanticleer.
Dos dueños liberan a sus campeones.
Have mercy, murderer, kill him, but don't let him suffer.
Go Chanticleer. Go and Libya.
Come on, killer, tear him apart.
Where is this killer of yours going, stranger? You were right. Your rooster is a real champion, but not in fighting, but in running.
PIH? You just laugh, fools. This is surely his tactic. Lure the enemy to follow him, and then he will stop and snap. Finish him off with a single blow. My killer is clever. He fights with his brain.
Forward, Chanticleer.
Come on, attack, kill.
Nuevo, Chanticleer.
He won. Chanticleer has won.
Hurrah!
Great show.
He won in record time.
And he didn't earn a single scratch.
Kokodak. How do you mean Kokodak? Caramba! Ye carambita roosters don't cluck?
You are right, roosters don't. But hens do Mexican. And this is despite someone adding these feathers to her tail. Still just an ordinary hen.
Please. But what are you saying? I?
Pure truth, Mexican, and if you still doubt, look at this. Do you see, out of fear and excitement, she even laid an egg.
This one is really good. The terrible killer is a hen.
Gulp!
Hey, you Mexican, instead of a fight, we should have held a wedding ceremony.
No, this is too much. I've been tricked. Those two played a rude joke on me. But I will charge them a lot. I will find them even if I have to comb through the entire Haiti.
Just a moment, Mexican, just a moment. If you plan to visit the island, then it's better to pay off your debts first.
Yes, for example, my bet, $30.
And you owe me 25.
But I say, I don't have a cent anymore, and
Pardon.
So you accepted our bets even though you knew you didn't have any money.
What did you say?
yes, or rather no. I wanted to say that I don't have it here with me, but I have. I have it in the bank. Yes, the money is in the bank, and I will withdraw it later. And moreover, you know what I'm going to tell you? I'm going to withdraw it immediately. Room places. Room.
Get him.
He must not escape us.
Room.
Death to the Mexican swindler.
Let's dismember him. Stop him!
Hey, where did he go?
Over there!
No, he went to the other side.
Let's look for him, damn it! We must find him!
Damn. Curse. Damn it.
Quick!
Let's run.
Misfortune. Common damn misfortune. Not only did I lose my last $10, but now my life is in danger too. Ooh, this is a place that I urgently need to erase from my map. $10. $10 have completely evaporated. Or maybe not, when I think about it. Something still remained? The egg of my rooster, or rather my hen, the devil took it away. Damife. It's not something overly big, but I'm counting on its high nutritional value. Damn curse, damn it. PIH, it seems that today is really not my lucky day. I think I only have to go to the port. Let's hope that at least a ship has arrived. Surviving on this damn island is becoming harder and harder. On top of that, the weather has really been unbearable these last few days. What crazy heat! It's enough to take 2 steps and you feel like you're melting like an ice cube in a pan. And in this part of the city, the heat seems even worse. Caramba and Carambita, the sun seems to be firing fire arrows at the earth instead of air today.
Fire, help! Fire!
Fire!
So help me, all the mustaches of my family. Now I understand why it was so hot.
Water, quick, bring water.
Quick, everyone get to work.
Be careful, the house is collapsing.
Back! Come back!
To hell.
Water! Bring water!
Mom!
My child! Save my child!
Heavenly powers!
Your poor boy is finished. How can we climb now that the staircase has collapsed?
Tell him to jump! Mahim! We'll catch him!
Hector, listen to me, son. Do what mom says. Jump, my child. Go over the fence and jump without fear.
Mom, help me.
Almighty gods, he lost consciousness because of the smoke.
Damn it.
Oh no!
Ladders, let someone bring ladders!
I know where I can find them.
Then hurry! This house is burning like a haystack.
There's no need for ladders. In. You give me that rope. And now silence, people. I want complete silence. Or that boy will remain up there in the flames forever.
El tono decidido y la mirada autoritaria en los ojos del recién llegado causan una fuerte impresión en todos los presentes. Luego, el murmullo primero se convierte en susurro.
I don't know.
But who is this man?
I have never seen him before.
Y luego, después de una nueva y decisiva petición.
Silence, I said.
En completo silencio. Y mientras las lenguas de fuego inexorables continúan su acción de destrucción. Una extraña figura con las manos forma unos misteriosos signos en el aire. Y luego, cerrando los ojos en una especie de completa concentración, comienza a murmurar ciertas expresiones incomprensibles para sí mismo. Para al final saltar sobre sus pies como si fuera arrojado por un resorte. Arrojando al mismo tiempo una cuerda al aire. Que, provocando gritos de asombro en todos los presentes.
No.
How is that possible? Magic? Great magic.
Permanece tenso rígido en el aire, como si su extremo estuviera firmemente atado a algún soporte invisible.
Magic, magic.
The almighty gods of Guinea.
Luego, el indio comienza a trepar rápidamente por la cuerda. Para llegar lo antes posible al balcón. Donde toma en sus manos el cuerpo del niño desmayado. Y luego desciende por el mismo camino. Y fuiste recibido con una verdadera explosión de entusiasmo.
Hector, he saved my Hector.
Look, only one glede is able to do such a thing. He is a lower, a spirit that has descended among us.
Espíritus impredecibles y caprichosos de la mitología haitiana.
Here you go, friend, and don't be afraid to take it in your hands. It's just an ordinary lizard.
But I couldn't believe that.
Tell us, which God has incarnated in you?
What can we do for you, almighty breath?
What kind of spirit? What kind of God? Save your breath. People, don't you see that this house is still burning? I am just a sailor.
Your name is Ramath.
By the holy Trimletia, Zagor's fat friend, destroyer of ship supplies.
That's right, it's me.
But what are you doing here, so far from your forest? And how is it that you left Zagor?
Well, if you allow, I would also like to ask you the same questions. How the hell did you end up in this part of the world, and where are Captain Fishleg and his barrel?
Well, and not so far, Čiko. Golden Baby docked in the port last night, and in a few minutes you will be able to greet both the captain and all the others.
That's fantastic. We couldn't have been luckier than this. Let's go, then I'm sure we'll find Zagor on the deck, who left towards the port some time ago.
But where are you going?
Stay with us, friend. We want to show you ours.
Leave it now, people. I already told you that I didn't do anything special. PIH, a rope game, is one of the first exercises that teach future fakers up in Tibet, in the monastery where the most famous holy people taught me.
Yes, maybe you're right, but the fact is that your trick still leaves a strong impression.
You are right. Most people have no idea about the huge possibilities of the human body, spirit and will. From us in India, everyone is used to much more complex magic. So even children are no longer surprised when they see a rope standing in the air.
But judging by how you speak, one would say it's a rather easy experiment.
It's something really basic, Čiko, believe me.
But then why don't you teach me that, Ramath? With that point, I could win a mountain of bets and secure food for the rest of my life.
You know, when I think about it, it doesn't necessarily mean that this exercise will be simple even for a Westerner completely devoid of spiritual preparation. Well, if you really want to, we could reveal the words of evocation and the preparatory movements.
Great! You're a true friend. Come on. I've turned into an ear.
So first, you must face your palms towards the east.
Clear. Extremely clear.
Zing. And then, straining to project your spirit outside the body, you must utter these words. Bzzz.
I understood. Let's go then. First, a bow of respect. Second, let's project the spirit outside the body. And now, let's go up, friend. Hey, but look, hold on. It's firm. It's tense. It grabbed the air. I sekied. I am a fakir. I am the first real Western fakir.
But wait, this, I think it's a rope.
The rope is perfect, friend, and it's even able to withstand my weight. Look!
What? Help murderers. Help gulp.
Almighty Shiva. Well, I was just going to tell you that the other end of the rope got tangled around that unfortunate guy's neck.
Mother of God.
Gulp. Help. Killer.
Quick, let go of the rope. Do you want to strangle him?
Help. Catch this strangler. Stop him. He wanted to kill me. Police. Police.
Let's run, Čiko.
Damn it, curse to hell. What a misfortune when I think that my experiment was completely successful.
Well, friend, I think that you will first, in order to become a fakir, have to do some easier exercises. Like, for example, eating nails.
Gulp! Never, never, caramba and carambita.
Corriendo por las callejas que conducen al puerto, nuestros héroes llegan pronto al muelle donde les espera la famosa silueta de Golden Baby.
Hey, you up there, look who I brought you.
1,000 of his whales, the relentless gluten.
Oh, well, it's our great Čiko.
Welcome, friend. The cook's heart will fail when he hears you're on the ship.
Greetings, crew. Greetings, scum of all the world's ports. Oh, and you're here too, Tarawa, old leader of Christians.
I am glad to see you, Mexican. But are you okay? You seem somehow thinner and harder.
Yes, you are right. You speak well. My flesh has become like an old soul. Choose someone else for dinner, because after all these days spent here, I have really become inedible, friend. Sniff! Sniff! Hey, but this smell, it's Kogo Vin.
Bravo, Čiko. I see that. Although time passes, your nose is still unbeatable.
Caramba ya carambita. My palate is not to be thrown away. And if you allow me to taste just one crumb as a sign of official welcome.
This bite is intended for our captain. But if you wish, I could make you a few sandwiches.
Sandwiches. But Gaston, I'm really surprised that a cook of your reputation even dares to utter that miserable word.
I understood. Let's say then that I will prepare you a steak Provençal style.
I love you like that. And how would I give you time to prepare it masterfully? I will be your waiter and take lunch to fish leg in your name.
This, frankly... Well, okay, Čiko, I think the captain will be happy to see you and therefore won't make a problem.
Give it to me then. And give me your hat. E.T. Voila, make way for Čiko, master of French cuisine.
Unos minutos después.
It's really incredible that we met right in this place, friend.
Well, honestly, believe me, I thought I was dreaming when I saw a golden baby anchored in the port. Anyway, now that I've told you all the damned events that brought me here, it's your turn to reveal where you are from. How did you even get to Haiti? This doesn't seem like the best area for whaling.
Actually, it isn't. But this is a rather special cruise for us. This time I accidentally came across a profitable deal, and considering the times, I didn't let it get away. Namely, you must know that last month. Who the hell is it now? Come on!
Lunch is served. Admiral.
Čiko, you finally arrived. You can't imagine how glad I am that we could hug.
Are you sure about what you're saying, old flatterer?
But I don't understand. What do you want to say?
PA, I just wanted to check how big your joy really is that you see me. For example, let's see, what would you give in exchange for this meeting of ours?
Your unusual question surprised me a little, and...
A leg, for example. Would you give a leg to see me again?
A leg? 100 whales? Let's not exaggerate, and keep in mind that I only have one after all.
Truth. That's the truth. Let's say then, a hand. Would you give a hand? You have two of them.
An arm? Ouch. I really like you, Čiko, and you know that very well, but a hand seems a little too much.
But then let's see what else. Let's see. Yes, listen to this. Would you give what I know? Lunch? Like this one I'm bringing you.
Oh, yes, I would always give up lunch in the name of meeting again with a nice friend like you.
Great friend. In any case, feel free to imagine that it's already done. Namely, I am, as you can see, here before you. And in exchange for that lunch, of course, disappeared. In general, you haven't given up anything special. The rooster wasn't bad, but the potatoes were unsalted.
Čiko, you really are incorrigible.
So, fish leg? I'm still waiting for the continuation of your story.
Ah, yes, of course. Generally, last month a terrible storm caught us on the high seas off Virginia and forced us to take shelter in the Norfolk Harbor to repair the damage to the masts. Unfortunately, the costs proved to be greater than predicted. I was, in order to pay for the repair, forced to use the money that I had prepared for a new expedition or hunting whales. As you know, because of those damn fish, we often know how to be absent for months, so we need a considerable amount for supplies and equipment. After I had tried in vain to get a loan from the city banks, and even from some users who usually hang around the port, I had already reconciled myself to the fact that I would have to miss the hunting season and disband the crew in order to enable each of them to find a job on a ship whose captain was more fortunate. When literally just a moment before I was about to announce that sad decision to my men, a strange figure appeared who gave me a very interesting proposal. In short, that visitor proved willing to hire the entire ship for a 2-month trip to Haiti. According to his own proposal, he expressed his willingness to cover the supply costs and pay $5,000 as an advance from the agreed $20,000 upon departure, and we agreed that he would pay me the rest upon return from the expedition.
1,000 scalps. I'm not a sailor, but that sounds like an offer worthy of respect for such a simple trip.
You're right, Zagor. Morse tusks. In 2 months we will earn practically as much as we would earn for an entire season of hard and dangerous. Of course, I accepted jumping with joy. He took an advance in clinking dollars, which are here in a safe place. And after I loaded the supplies and diving equipment of our client, I unhesitatingly set sail towards Haiti. And here I am.
You really got lucky, my old friend. I'm really happy for you. Although one thing is not clear to me. Namely, you mentioned an expedition diving equipment, and now I'm just wondering what is the purpose of the journey of that messer Mr. MRO.
Emma's Lauder. His name is William Lauder. As I already pointed out, he is a strange guy. One of those real rich people who simply go around the world spending money left and right. PIH, that guy throws money around like it's peanuts. As you can guess, the crew members are thrilled with him and are constantly competing to see which of them will do him a favor. And he constantly rewards them with silver coins. Generally, Lauder, as a true gentleman, immediately revealed to me the true purpose of his trip to Haiti. Namely, it seems that a few years ago, in the waters not far from the northern coast of the island, a ship sank on which his grandfather William was traveling, and from which he now intends to extract the remains of his dear grandfather in order to bury them in the family tomb. What do you say to that? Doesn't that sound complimentary to you?
Yes, you are right. But it's a pity. I had already hoped that I'd found transportation to the continent by seeing the golden baby.
Listen, you can always join us and be with us until we take out the remains, and then we will all return to America together.
Thanks, but that won't be possible. As I already told you, I'm in a hurry to return to Darkwood, and I intend to board the first ship that will pass by here.
I understand you completely, and I can't say you're wrong, friend. But that fact will not prevent us from paying tribute to the kitchen of our good Gaston tonight.
Sounds like a great idea, fish leg.
Great. Why? It's simply fantastic.
Perfect. I will take the opportunity to invite Mr. Lodrer, who is truly a pleasant and interesting conversationalist. What's more, you know what I'm gonna tell you. I'll introduce him to you right away. Come, it's safe in your cabin now.
Come in, good man. If you've come for tea, feel free to put the tray on the table.
But this,
yes, of course, I understand. You want the usual gift, huh? Okay, here you go.
Your generosity is truly touching. But it's a real shame that this coin is fake. As the others you gave to the Golden Baby crew are probably fake. My dear Digging Bill.
Digging Bill? But why did you call me by that strange name? Besides, regarding the coins, I'll tell you that. No! Zagor?
Hello, friend.
Greetings, old man, and I am here.
But what does all this mean now?
So, you've gone for the bones of your poor grandfather, haven't you?
Yes, of course. I am his most beloved grandson, and well, I loved my uncle. Or rather, great-grandfather, actually.
1,000 scalps. Don't think you'll sell me your usual lies. I've known you for too long, and I know very well what an incorrigible scammer you are.
Liage! Curse, but this is really a true misfortune. All right, I met you on Long Island, and then we met again on Ontario. Well, that can happen because North America is not that big. But for me to find you here, thousands and thousands of miles away from that damned forest of yours, well, that's really too much.
Hey, are you finally going to explain to me what all this means? Who is this man? How do you know him? And why did you call him Dig Dig?
Digging Bill, this is our old friend Digging Bill, and he is an amateur treasure hunter. But also a seasoned, professional fraud, as proven by the story that if sold you along with that chest of false dollars.
What you mean to say that? No, that can't be. That would really be too much. I don't. Fake. It's fake. Like this one.
Unos pocos minutos después.
So let's hear it. What new trouble is hiding behind your presence here on Golden Baby?
Trouble? No trouble, Zagor. This time everything is perfectly safe and...
No! Whoa! Here they are, here. $510 coins in silver. 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 $510 coins. $510 coins. $510 coins. Filacasiol. Fake, they are all fake. 500 pieces of who knows what worthless metal. I'll get you, you scum. I'll tear you to pieces with my own hands.
No, calm down, Captain. I can explain to you.
To hell, there's nothing to explain. The fact is that you ruined me. You scoundrel, how will I pay my sailors now? Come on, tell me with what?
With what a question. And with the treasure, of course.
Treasure? What treasure are you babbling about?
About what I hired your ship for, Captain. Tubly of large chests full of gold and precious stones intended for the Spanish king. All of that was Pizarro, the famous conquistador, plundered from the Peruvian Incas, and then loaded onto the Esmeralda, his galleon commanded by a certain Diego Maldonado. The Esmeralda sailed from Merida, but before it reached the open sea, it was attacked by the pirates of the Frenchman Jean Malot, better known by the nickname Captain Snake, who, having sensed its precious cargo, tried to capture it. But the Spaniards proved to be excellent sailors and caused huge headaches for their pursuers, who, after a ludicrous chase, decided to resort to more effective method. The cannons from the pirate ships began to spit fire in attempts to damage the galleon's masts and hinder its escape. But the outcome of the attack exceeded even the most optimistic expectations of the pirate leader in the Esmeralda, with the pirate's hull slowed down. And it became clear to everyone that it would soon begin to sink. Captain Snake tried to board the galleon in order to force the helmsman to direct him towards the shore where he planned to paint it on the reefs, because that was the only way to get to the gold, which was in danger of ending up at the bottom of the sea. But at that moment, something unforeseen happened, something that ruined the unfortunate pirates' plans. Namely, one of those sudden storms, which are very common on these seas, caught his ships and began to carry them mercilessly in various directions, depending on the whims of the wind and waves. The helmsman tried in every way to keep Esmeralda Louis in sight, but she soon disappeared from view in a thick curtain of rain. And only when the storm passed, Jean Malot's ships could return to the place where they separated from the precious galley. Thanks to the fact that the sea in that area is relatively shallow, the pirates have sounded and searched absolutely everything, but have not found any trace of the wreck. Obviously, the storm, before sinking, took Esmeralda Louis, who knows where.
And who says it really sank? Maybe the sailors somehow managed to plug the cracks that the cannonballs caused and...
That Talvilby is completely excluded. Namely, a few days later, continuing the furious and persistent search, Captain Zmitcha discovered several parts of the ship that were floating in the sea, and which only confirmed the tragic fate of the Spanish galleon.
Then?
He is dead, but there is no doubt he was one of them! Antonio Gomez, the helmsman of the Esmeralda, the ship of His Majesty the Spanish King. Everything is visible from these documents.
You demonic blood. In that case, now we have proof. That damned when it sank. But where, for God's sake, where?
Neither the additional search yielded results, nor did all the other searches that have been conducted since then.
Really interesting story, but now be a little clearer. Tell me why you hope that you will have more luck than all the previous searchers who tried to find the Esmeralda.
Well, there is only one reason, Zagor. This. A nautical chart on which are located the exact directions for finding the place where the sea swallowed the Esmeralda.
PIH. The usual false map that they sell to fools like you.
I'm amazed at you digging Bill after so many bitter experiences. You should be a little more realistic in the face of such stories.
This time I will be right, and not you, who have again underestimated me. Do you want to know why the treasure hunters of Esmeralda, for centuries, have not found absolutely anything? The answer is very simple. The main reason is the fact that everyone was guided exclusively by known data, that is, those that were transmitted through history by the descendants of the pirates who sailed with Captain Snake, whom I mentioned to you a moment ago. But here, the intuition of a true treasure hunter is much more important. Namely, treasure hunting is an art, gentlemen, and as such requires dedication, natural talent, inspiration, and that's at least clear training, patience, and sacrifice.
Well, and you're telling us that you who have never found a single treasure in your life?
PSSST, shut up, damn omen bird. I practically have the first treasure in my hand. Here it is. Maldonado's signature and seal D give a certain guarantee, don't they?
Maldonado's seal?
Maldonado. Captain Esmeralda.
Ha ha ha! Exactly him. Diego Maldonado. Born in Cadiz, years as the documents that were along with the map in his bag say. Ha 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 ha! Now I already see a spark of curiosity in your eyes, my dear friends. Now you would, I believe, like to know how Digging Bill got hold of all this. Isn't that right?
Well, yes, you are right. The bag looks old. Parchments, it seems. Although the details cannot exclude the culpability of a skillful forgery.
In that case, look at this. Do you see this dot that is barely visible on the blue of your globe, Captain?
In short, it is about an island from the Florida Keys archipelago, a piece of land that doesn't even have a name and past which ships pass without anyone even thinking of dropping an anchor in its waters. Who knows how many years no one has set foot on that insignificant heap of sand, equal to hundreds of others scattered all around. No one except one person, my humaneness. You see, already quite tired of all the information collected so far, unreliable, I decided to throw all the cards to luck and started randomly visiting the area where piracy flourished. I deliberately avoided the more famous settlements that anyone could reach, such as New Orleans, Tortuga, Maracaibo, Portobello, and so on. I started combing them, one after the other, countless, now forgotten islands, but which may have once been the stage for an event of lesser importance. The guide, and at the same time the entire crew of my modest expedition, was a black fisherman named Kaikos, a guy who knew the area very well. For more than 8 months we went from one island to another, carefully investigating the wrecks we found on the beaches, or examining old fishermen who always told us the same confusing, unlikely stories, more like fairy tales than historical events. Then, despite all my known enthusiasm, I must admit to you that I was already a little tired of that long and obviously useless journey. So, right on the island I mentioned to you a moment ago, I made an important decision. Enough! I've had enough. I've had enough of this kind of life. I can't go from one beach to another anymore. I hate all these shells that I constantly come across. And I hate the smelly fish we've been eating for months, day after day. Enough! Steak. I want steak, for God's sake. Like in W, I hate this sand in which the treasure should be, and in which I find only starfish. PFF. Seahorses. PFF. Oh. And damn sea urchins. Damn it.
Calm down, white friend. Calm down. It's obvious that you're pretty tired and maybe even sick.
No way to be. I feel excellent, although I am damn thirsty from this hellish heat. Forgive me for this outburst of anger and hand me something to eat, Kaikose.
Now that you've thrown that fish, we only have coconuts left that I always eat.
Damn it!
Refresh yourself with them while I catch more fish. You'll see that you'll like them.
Well then. Thunder, damn it, and the damn coconuts. I've already eaten hundreds of them. PIH, I can't wait to get back to the continent. I will return and dedicate myself to searches in the mountains of Mexico. the deserts of Arizona, the jungles of Guatemala, but from today on I will avoid the sea. A stone, I need a stone to break these damn nuts. There's one that seems to me big enough. Damn it, it just won't come out. I'll need both hands to.
Digging Bill. What's happening, friend? Why are you shouting?
100 demons! I got really scared when, instead of a stone, I pulled out this pile of bones and... Hey, but this was a big fish. Look at the medallion he wore around his neck. Everything on him is of Spanish origin. He surely survived a shipwreck many years ago.
And his bag is very nice. It will come in handy. We will put our supply of coffee inside. We just need to throw out these old papers.
But, this is the name of that. Yippee! We are rich, Caicos, rich as kings. I'll give you a 3-masted ship with which you'll replate your miserable vessel. And I'll buy you 1,000 hectares of land on which you can grow those damn coconut palms.
But I don't understand.
Everything will be clear to you when I introduce you to our dear host. That is Senor Diego Maldonado, captain of the Esmeralda. Othagwe is a very capable and extremely considerate sailor. And so considerate that on this map, after he grabbed onto some remnants of the ship that remained floating on the surface, he marked the place where his ship sank.
But the place marked on the map is very far from here. How could he have ended up here?
Who knows, maybe this trickster managed to board a lifeboat gas supply. But it doesn't seem too much to me at this moment. Important. The only important thing is that we will now sail in that direction together with the appropriate equipment that will enable us to bring the treasure from the galleon to the surface. Long live Spain. Long live Esmeralda. Long live yes. Do you understand now why I was so sure of myself that I deliberately resorted to the trick with the fake silver coins in order to get your ship fish leg? It wasn't a fraud, but just a small strategy to gain time. I will make it up to you by paying you even twice as much as I promised you, or rather, to be more precise, you know what I'll do? I will divide the treasure into equal parts with you and your people. And before that, we will just set aside a part for Caicos, who really must get his coconut palm plantation.
What do you say to all this, Zagor?
Well, I must admit that this time Digging Bill's story sounds more convincing than usual. Who knows, maybe the truth really lies behind it. Besides, considering where you are, I think it's worth the risk. Losing a few days will not make your situation any worse.
It seems to me that you are right. Well, okay, Digging Bill, Golden Baby and her crew will follow you to the end of this story. But remember what I'm going to tell you. If everything doesn't end as you promised, we won't bother to bring you to justice. Instead, we'll skin you ourselves.
Gulp!
You still stick to your word that you won't stay with us, Zagor.
Of course. We will spend the night on the ship, and at dawn, before you sail, we will return to the shore.
Whatever you wish. Well, in that case, we'll toast to our future successes later.
Celebrate our new alliance, Captain. Don't forget that.
Al mismo tiempo, en una terraza desde la cual se tiene una hermosa vista del puerto.
Hand me the binoculars, Togo. I still stand by my opinion, Togo. Those guys didn't come here to fish. The unusually quickened, I see on deck leaves. No room for doubt. They are also here for the treasure of the Esmeralda.
In that case, boss, they will also leave empty-handed like everyone else. We have already seen many ships coming here with the same intentions.
Who knows, to go? Who knows? It is not excluded that sooner or later, someone will appear.
Anyway, we'll soon find out if you are right or not. Boss Paul and Martin are down at the harbor and are trying to get a member of the Golden Baby crew to sing.
You chose them well, both of them are capable guys, and I have no doubt that they will do their job very discreetly.
Boss.
What's up, Mangu?
Our fishermen have returned. They caught one.
Of the big one.
It's a real monster on his word. You have to see it.
Is it already in the pool?
Indeed, it's just waiting for you, boss.
All right. Did you hear to go?
You'll be down there in a moment, boss.
Unos instantes después, una silla de ruedas se detiene al borde de una gran piscina escondida entre las paredes del jardín. De repente, una aleta surge ante sus ojos. Que, nervioso y furioso, comienza a correr desenfrenadamente de un lado a otro de su prisión inflexible.
You were right, Mangu. It really is a substantial specimen. Glory be to Allah. Just look at its jaws. Look at those terrible teeth.
Mientras observan al tiburón, los ojos del egipcio cambian gradualmente de expresión, hasta que se convirtieron en dos delgadas aberturas llenas de odio imperfectamente disimulado. ¿Qué momento luego explota en una reacción histérica?
You cursed one. May you be cursed, both you and all those like you. Pistols, Mangu, my pistols.
Here they are, boss!
Ha ha ha, you didn't like this joke, huh? Yes, run. Go ahead. You can run as much as you want, but you won't succeed. I also wanted to escape, then on the open sea, when the boat overturned. I wanted to escape, but damn beasts like you didn't let me. Then it was easy for them to butcher my legs. I was helpless. Helpless as you are now, damned monster.
Repetidos clics metálicos de la aguja que golpea los casquillos vacíos como para despertar a ese extraño hombre, de la pesadilla que lo había poseído, de quien el único testimonio sigue siendo un arroyo de sudor que lo sigue bañando, mientras que los rasgos faciales distorsionados por la rabia comienzan lentamente a relajarse.
Is it finished?
Yes, boss, but first you made him suffer a lot. He looked like he had gone crazy.
So, help me Allah, only the suffering of these beasts helps me to forget, at least for a moment, everything I have suffered because of them. Well, okay, take the guns, Mangu, and throw this carcass to the dogs. Ah, just one more thing, pay those fishermen well. I want them to remember me every time they catch someone.
I will do so, boss.
Let's go. To go. Take me back to the store. We must not neglect our daily business because of Esmeralda's treasure.
Good day, boss.
Hello, Kabbalah. How's it going today?
Unfortunately, not very well. Maybe it's too hot, so people didn't feel like going shopping.
Maybe Maybe the afternoon was very stuffy. Generally, join me in a few minutes in my office. I'll take a look at the bills. Let's go to go.
Good day, Monsignor Hamad.
Martin, how come you're already here?
Luck and rum allowed me to do my job quickly and efficiently, boss. In the tavern View Perogige, I managed to loosen the tongue of a youngster from that ship.
Youngster?
Yes, but about a boy who has a hawk's eye and a good memory. Although, unfortunately, he doesn't tolerate alcohol very well.
And then?
Seems that Golden Baby is sailing towards the bay Manzanillo, which is located on the north of the island. The boy, while scrubbing the deck, overheard an interesting conversation between the captain and a strange guy dressed in black whom we saw on deck.
I remember him. He immediately caught my eye because of that miserable look of his and his funeral clothes.
In short, it seems that this guy wants to extract the remains his relative who sank 10 years ago together with his ship somewhere in the waters of that bay. But it seems that he also possesses an old map that he jealously guards, but which has not escaped the brat's attention.
Watch out, watch out. Is that all?
Yes, sir. I'm sure he told me everything he knew.
You did an excellent job, Martin, here.
Thank you, Monsignor Hamad. Do you need me anymore?
You will be too. And some other faithful friends, son. But later. Now go. But make sure that To-Go can find you quickly at any moment.
He will find me in the arena where cockfights are held in Patientville. I want to see if the luck from before will continue to follow me for a few more hours.
Después de que el delator se alejó, Ahmad se sume en una reflexión silenciosa que su sirviente se cuida mucho de no interrumpir. Luego toma en sus manos un grueso volumen. Unos instantes después.
Now there is no doubt. I have lived in Haiti for 30 years, and I have never heard that a ship has sunk in the Bay of Manzanillo. And this copy of the Port Authority registry doesn't mention anything like that. So the man in black lied. It may be that neither the crew nor Captain Golden Baby have any idea about it, but the real goal of that guy's search can only be one thing. Esmeralda's treasure.
What should we do?
I want that man to go. I want him together with his map, and at any cost.
Cae la noche. La oscura silueta del Golden Baby se mece perezosamente en el muelle. Mientras las luces de las tabernas del puerto se encienden una tras otra. Y una multitud variopinta de marineros isleños camina alegremente por las calles, atrayendo miradas suficientemente elocuentes de la gente del Golden Baby.
Oh. Curse, I feel like the smell of that rum is reaching even here.
Hey, do you hear this? That's a woman's voice and the sound of a guitar. 1,000 whales, it seems they are having a hell of a time over there on land. You're right! This afternoon I saw some girls pass by that even a saint would turn around for. LIH, let alone us, who are by no means saints.
Curse, I'd give a week's pay in exchange for permission to go on land for at least 2 hours.
You're telling me it's just a shame that our captain doesn't intend at all.
Watch out, it's coming.
Everything okay, guys? In Pung, guys?
Yes, sir.
We got to work, Captain.
All the better. I want everything to be right tomorrow when we sail. As a reward after you finish, you will all get one more shot.
A shot? What stingus?
What did you say, Manelo? I didn't hear you well.
This I said. I said you are very generous, Captain. That's right, we will spend an unforgettable evening, sir.
Okay, in that case, hurry up and...
Hey, you up there on the ship. Can you hear us? Call your captain. We must speak with him.
I am Captain Charles Humboldt, also known as Fishleg. What do you want?
More. We are glad to meet you, Humboldt. It's time for us, Monsignor. We are members of the City Committee for Welcoming Farmers, and we would like to point out a small problem to you. Namely, the inhabitants of Haiti have not failed to notice that your sailors did not disembark tonight. That could be misinterpreted. Exactly so, Captain. It is beginning to be said that it is because of contempt for the local population. Or perhaps even of distrust towards us. Do you understand, Captain, that little detail could jeopardize your good relations, both with the port authorities and with the local population?
Oh, I didn't even think that someone could interpret it that way. Namely, such my decision was solely a precautionary measure because of the arduous day that awaits the crew tomorrow. Therefore, I thought that a night of rest could.
I understand. Justified precautionary measure, Monsignor. However, I think that our fellow citizens would appreciate it much more if you showed at least a little sympathy. And therefore we invite the crew of the Golden Baby to toast to all of this together with us. Of course, everything goes to the account of the City Council for the welcome of foreigners.
1,000 whales, I only needed these 2 pains in the neck.
Come on, Fishleg. That seems perfectly fine to me. The guys will just have a drink or two, and we'll be back in an hour or two, right, people?
Yes, of course.
You can count on that, Captain.
Be sure. Of course, we will gladly enter a tavern, but we will be careful about our behavior, so that we don't have problems with the port authorities. True, and friendship with the local population could be useful to us on this occasion.
That's right.
Well, okay, gentlemen, my people will gladly accept the invitation. And I, for my part, ask you to convey sincere gratitude to your committee. And as for you sponges, don't try to deceive me with those martyr-like facial expressions. I know very well that you are bursting with the desire to grab the bottle. Come on, follow!
Yippee!
Hooray!
Pass it on immediately, everyone. We're gonna land. Yippee!
This way, gentlemen. Drinks await you not far from here. In the tavern at Red Riding Hood's.
PFST, just look how happy they are, damned frauds.
Ha 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 ha. None of them refused the invitation.
Well, to tell the truth, one still remained on the ship. Look!
1,000 scalps.
Good Ramath is obviously tired, so he decided to sleep, using what he calls the bat position. He claims there's no better way to rest.
He's crazy, ripe for a straitjacket. I said that right away the first day I saw him.
Ha 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 ha. Okay, friends, I'm going to bed, and if you also want to spend a little time on land...
No, absolutely not. We're gonna sleep too, aren't we, Čiko?
That's right, on these damn boats. He wakes up early in the morning.
Poco después de que el alegre murmullo de la tripulación se calmó, la paz envuelve de nuevo el puerto. Pero aproximadamente media hora después.
But what the devil?
1,000 scalps. Something is happening, Čiko. The noise comes from Digging Bill's cabin.
Ah!
What are you doing, Digging Bill? Hey, but what?
All of us drums of Darkwood. Let that man go if you care about your lives.
Pray to God that you didn't hurt him, because oscuras.
Shut up.
You scum eye.
A pesar del deseo instintivo de devolver el golpe, Zagor siente como un velo negro le nubla la vista, que se dispersa bastante después, revelando en la niebla los rostros familiares de Čiko y Fislek.
Come on, son. Take another sip.
Thank you, friends. My head, my poor head.
It's still whole, Zagor. I can guarantee you that.
Truth? You have no wound?
But what happened? I heard some noise and then...
What are you doing in this cabin? And where did that troublemaker disappear?
I don't know, now I can't.
Who knows what he hit you with? Pie, however? That's us. We should have expected it from Digging Bill. He did the same to me. Once he hit me with a pan, and then...
Digging Bill. Of course that's what happened. They kidnapped him. 3 men kidnapped Digging Bill.
What? What?
That's right, Fishleg. 2 of them were already carrying him out when the 3rd one obviously hit me.
Well, that's incredible. I don't understand what the motive for such an attack could be.
Who were they, Zagor? Were they black or white or yellow? Namely, I saw a bunch of Chinese people around too.
Stop it, Čiko. Your unnecessary chatter is just confusing me, and we must first clear our minds and think carefully about everything. Let's see, first, some 2 men took the entire crew away under the pretext of taking them to a toast or welcome drink. And then after the ship was left ungirded, some intruders climbed on board and without hesitation broke into Digging Bill's cabin. Judging by the confusion and disorder that reigns here, they were certainly looking for something precious. And then they decided to take him away too. All this leads me to think that it is a well-developed plan of well-informed people who knew exactly what they wanted.
Yes, it seems you are right.
But why did they target Digging Bill? Why him and not me? Considering that as captain, theoretically I should be guarding the chest with money for salaries in my cabin.
Why, yes. Why? Well, yes, that's it. The answer is simple. For gold for the treasure map. I am sure that's what it's about. It can't be any different. Someone in town has certainly extracted some information from one of your people. That's someone pretty cunning who didn't swallow the story about removing the reins of the poor grandfather and immediately connected your presence with numerous treasure hunts that are certainly frequent in these parts.
Who is this mysterious cunning person? And what are they going to do with poor Mr. Loader? Or rather, Digging Bill?
I believe we will find out soon. Because if luck helps us, I believe I have a threend in my hand that will help me unravel this clue. Stay on the ship, Fishleg. Čiko and I will jump to the city to find and gather all your crew. And in the meantime, we will also talk with the zealous members of the City Council for the welcome of foreigners.
Unos minutos después, en una sospechosa taberna Neda e Cao decisiones.
And as a conclusion of this touching ceremony which strengthens good relations between us visitors and the local population my humble self, Harry Samleson, thanks the City Council for the welcome of foreigners in the name of all the sailors of America or rather, all the sailors of the whole world. Goodbye good night and thanks.
Look, Pascal, one of our guests intends to leave. Shall we let him go?
Better not. The operation on the golden baby could be prolonged, and therefore it is wiser to allow our friends.
But you don't want to leave already, Admiral.
I took. You've mistaken me for someone else, Hick, mister. I am not an admiral. But Hick, just an ordinary assistant nostrum. Or, to be more precise...
Oh, I apologize. And in that case, I suggest we toast once again for your future promotion.
Okay, I accept, mister, but do you know that you are really all nice on this island?
Come on, Little Red Riding Hood. Give this sea wolf a drink.
Damn it, well, that's all I do, isn't it? Come on, Christopher Columbus. Give me your glass.
With pleasure, miss, or rather, mademoiselle, or should I call you senorita?
PFT, don't strain your brain. I'm simply Little Red Riding Hood. Namely, that's what they call me, since I got lost in the nearby forest about 30 years ago.
Okay. And you know what I'm gonna tell you, Little Red Riding Hood? I'll tell you to be careful. Because I could be the wolf who will eat you.
PFT, IT seems to me that you are missing a few teeth to be a wolf, my friend. Here, put back in your mouth the tooth you lost while you were drinking your 6th glass.
Pour just one more drop of alcohol for these people, and I'll destroy this entire rat hole.
Hey, what's wrong, stranger? I'm just doing my job and...
I advise you to hold your tongue, old goose. And as for you, damn drunkard.
But Zagor...
I immediately wake up all your companions, and take them to the ship immediately, clear?
Yes, immediately, Zagor. But don't be angry, for God's sake.
Hammondick, Sigliello, come on, get up.
Hey.
Get up, you nutter. Do you think you're in your bed?
Did you see? You scared him so much that both the drunkenness and the hiccups immediately disappeared.
Just a moment, gentlemen. Don't try to escape if you care about your life.
But what are you thinking? We didn't want to leave here at all.
Moreover, we even wanted to give you some explanation. Truth. And we must apologize. Although we are not to blame for what. Unfortunately, these people couldn't control themselves. And so, a glass for a glass.
We really gave it our all to convince them to be careful.
Yes. I heard you while you were convincing old Samuelson.
This, basically, that is, the city council.
Yes, we wanted to say that if we can repay you in any way.
Well, of course, my gentlemen. I think there is a way for you to repay me.
Say freely, young man.
Very, very gladly.
Well, here's what I want. Take me to the scoundrel who paid you to do this dirty job.
But, what do you mean?
Yes, we do not. Be clearer, please.
You see, I thought I had used clear enough words. But if it's really necessary, I can try to explain it with my hands.
Curse. Get your pay-boys off my friend, you scum.
Ah, so I see. If the city council for the welcome of farmers likes these kinds of parties, I certainly will not back down.
my tale. Enough. Stop.
I advise you to hold your tongue, old goose.
PFT. And I advise you to address me as Miss, man.
Yes, miss. Of course, miss. Sorry, miss.
1,000 scalps.
Damn, Snoop, come outside. Come on. Show me your ugly mug if you have the guts. You're not moving, huh? So much the worse for you. I'll come personally to drive you out of your lair. And from this distance, be assured that I will not miss the track.
1,000 scalps. I didn't think he had a revolver, so I allowed myself to be surprised like a beginner.
You are not so showy anymore, huh? You're finished, you scum.
Too bad. A patient job of several months was destroyed in just one single moment? Come out freely, Zagor. Your life is saved thanks to this precious example of naval craftsmanship.
Ha ha ha. Really nice shot.
Okay, and what now?
Now try to find a piece of rope with which we will tie them.
Leave it to me. I'll ask this old goose. Hey, you old man!
Are you talking to me?
Excuse me, kind miss. Could you by any chance lend me a piece of rope?
Unos minutos después.
I finally succeed. Fortunately, although he is a sailor, that guy who tied me up has no idea about knots. I'm sorry that I have to leave Pascal here, but I must not risk it. This barrel doesn't look too clear, but his revolver can always be dangerous. And especially when I don't even have a pocket knife in my hand. And now let's run.
My window!
Caramba, y carambita. Stop! Come back! Come back!
I must inform the boss immediately. There's a casualty that the others have escaped. But it seems that Zagor knows what he's doing. Therefore, it's better to be prepared for everything.
Everything is going according to plan, and finally it's Čiko. He played his role well. Run. Just you run. Fool. You currently consider yourself a very capable guy, but actually you don't realize you're doing a bears and a favor to your mysterious boss. It seems we've already arrived.
Hey, you inside, open up.
And the dimensions of this wall suggest that some big fish lives inside.
Open up, damn it, quickly, open up.
Coming, calm down. Oh, it's you, Oliver. How did it go with the sailors?
To hell. You'll hear when I tell the whole story to Mr. Hamad.
In the room behind the store.
Where is he?
But I warn you that he is in an extremely bad mood. The prisoner of ML is giving him a huge headache.
H. Just imagine how he will start swearing when I tell him my story.
I am convinced that this is the lair of a trickster who has taken a liking to Golden Baby. If so, there's a high chance that poor Digging Bill is right inside. Unfortunately, this place looks like a fortress with this wall, on which you can't see any protrusion or... Oh, here's someone who will give me unexpected help. Hello, friend.
Hello, stranger.
Will it bother you if I join you briefly in your car?
But feel free to climb, young man. But know that I'm only going 2 miles from here.
2 miles, I don't need that much. Here. I've already arrived. Hoop. LA. Goodbye and thank you.
Fool. That's what you are, Oliver. A simple fool. Do you even understand what you've done by leaving Pascal in their hands? The people from Golden Baby will do their best to make him talk, and he is by no means the type who can endure torture.
The truth. Pascal will reveal everything to them. And soon we'll have all those sailors on our necks. And maybe even the police.
Well, okay. Maybe we still have time. Take Kabbalah with you and go back to that tavern. Try to free your colleague, but if that proves impossible, silence him forever.
We'll take care of that.
Of course, Monsignor. You will see that everything will be all right.
I hope so because of you, you damned scum. And we will now return to our conversation. Treasure hunter.
But I repeat to you that you are mistaken, Mr. I have nothing to do with the treasure.
Perfect. This was Digging Bill's voice. It seems I'm in the right place.
Curse. I've never seen the boss so angry.
To hell with him. I'm really curious what anyone else of us would have done if they were in my play. That Zagor, or whatever they call him, appeared so unexpectedly that I didn't even have time to.
So what kind of guy is that Zagor?
And what can I tell you? He's as big as a closet, and at the same time he's skilled and agile as a panther.
Is he tall?
Indeed, he's at least 1 meter 80. Or rather, probably even more. 1 meter 85.
Hey, you stole a few centimeters from me, friend. 1 meter 87. That's how tall I am.
Oh no, it's him! It's for long.
Okay, now my Čiko is no longer in danger. So I can freely take care of old Digging Bill.
En ese momento.
Believe me, Mr. Loader, I'm sorry that I have to use methods that I despise. But after everything I've started tonight, I can't allow your stubbornness to stop me. Prepare the iron to go.
Should we shut ML up?
It's not necessary. No one will hear him, even if he shouts at the top of his lungs.
No, stop! Wait!
Watch out! Watch out! You don't mean to tell me you've decided to reveal where you hide the map?
That's not possible. I know nothing about it. Besides, your men searched my entire cabin and...
Enough is enough, Mr. Loaderer. I'm sorry for you. Go ahead to go.
No, Wayne...
Let no one move, gentlemen.
Zagor, God bless you, my friend.
Allah, ma'am, what did I tell you? Pascal betrayed us. Curse him.
That Pascal of yours has nothing to do with it. I found you without his help.
In that case, accept my congratulations. You are more capable than I thought. While I obviously surrounded myself with a pack of scum. Am I right, guys?
But boss, we...
Come on, mountain of muscles. Put away that skewer.
You curse, I will get you.
I told you to put down that toy, man.
Listen to him. To go, it seems that Mr. Zagor is serious.
As you wish, boss.
Bravo. And now, if you don't mind, my friend and I will leave you. Back step aside, gentlemen, please. Quick, Digging Bill, get ready for the fastest run of your life.
I am ready and trained, Zagor. So help me the doubloons from Captain Kidd's treasure. I've been running my whole life besides. You should already know that.
Zagor por un momento desvía la atención de sus oponentes. Lo que uno de ellos decide usar.
Rido, Togo.
Yeah.
Watch out, Zagor.
1,000 scalps on him, you're fast. But it's me, believe me.
Add him, people, what are you waiting for?
UA, revolvers and fists, huh?
Oh.
The worse for you people. And what now, brother?
No, don't kill me. Don't shoot.
To hell. A coward of your make is not worth wasting a bullet.
Watch out!
Bravo, Togo.
Oh! 1,000 scalps, what a blow. Yes, that's the same one who hit me in Digging Bill's cabin. But this time I won't give him a chance for a second attack.
Finish him, Togo. Take him down.
You won't fix anyone, man. 1,000 drums. He has a jaw of stone. Unbelievable, his reaction is as if I'm caressing him, and not as if I'm hitting him. 1,000 scalps. This beast is not joking. And in that case, I will follow his example.
Die.
La tensión provocada por una lucha exigente con un oponente extremadamente difícil culmina con un grito triunfal incontenible. B. Pero un momento después, los pensamientos de Zagor vuelven a Digjinbi.
Hey friend, you can relax. I succeeded this time too, although I'm all broken. Now we just have to.
You damned, you killed my that. You will pay dearly for this, damned monkey. I'll make you regret ever setting foot on this island.
El dedo del egipcio vacila por un momento, acariciando el gatillón. Y Digjinbi los Estados Unidos y con un movimiento rápido e impredecible agarra el hierro al rojo vivo que se ha puesto en un abrasero cercano. Y los Estados Unidos como un arma inusual pero al mismo tiempo extremadamente efectiva.
My hand, you damned, may you be 1,000 times cursed. My hand.
All of us drummers of Darkwood. Bravo, Digging Bill, you're fast as always, huh?
Yes, I'd say I am. And this time into your luck.
My hand.
PIH, how much talk about a little burn?
When I just remember what you wanted to do to me.
No, Digging Bill, stop.
Relax, Zagor, you should already know that. I could never harm a man even if I were as angry as I am now. Generally, let's make sure this guy doesn't cause us any more problems. After we gather all the evidence, we will hand him over to the police and...
Slowly, friend. Just slowly. If the story about Esmeralda gets out, we really risk attracting even more hyenas of his kind. Besides, maybe I'm too paranoid, but when there are chests full of jewels involved, I don't trust even the representatives of the law anymore.
Yes, but what then? What other solutions are offered to us?
Let's see. If we exclude blowing his brains out, because we aren't killers after all. We only have one town bulby to lead him on a leash until the search at sea is over.
If I understood correctly, you want to turn him into a hostage?
Exactly. And knowing that he is on the ship, all his possible companions on the island will be careful not to bother us. Because otherwise, he will be the first to perish.
No, I don't want to go with you. Leave me here, please. I promise you that I will not bother you anymore. I swear to you on the Quran, and I'll give you some money too. $500, or rather, $1,000. Believe me, I'm afraid of the sea. I don't want to. I can't get on the ship. Don't take me, please.
I'm sorry, friend, but with or without the Quran, I don't really believe your oaths. Let's go. You'll write a letter that you'll leave to your friends, and or whom you'll order to stay away from Golden Baby, and then you'll go with us on a trip.
But just a moment, Zagor. You've already told me twice, speaking about tomorrow's journey. Do you maybe want to say that?
Yes, that's exactly what I want to say. These last events have forced me to change my mind, and I also have a strange premonition. Something tells me that I will be needed by Fishleg, his people, and even you damned wretch, in what has so far looked like the most ordinary trip. That's why I can't leave you in the lurch tomorrow. I'll go with you, Digging Bill.
Hurrah! This is great news! Cheers!
Y así, unos minutos después.
Hey, you up there, Fishleg, we're bringing you a new passenger.
Captain Humbled!
What is it? Who's calling me? 100 whales, Zagor, and a treasure hunter is here too. So you succeed this time, but who is that guy?
I present to you Monsignor Huss of Hamid, or rather, the cause of all our troubles tonight. But has Čiko returned to the ship?
Yes, just a few minutes ago. He told me the first part of your adventure.
And your people, what condition are they in?
Those stupid drunks. PIH, you can see for yourself I'm trying to sober them up as soon as possible. But I'm afraid we'll have to postpone the sailing for a few hours.
Generally not bad. The most important thing is to determine the watch shifts, so we can defend ourselves if this guy's companions try to free him.
Determine watch shifts, easy to say. Except for the 4 of us, I think my only awake man is up there.
By the holy name of Shiva and Vishnu. 1, 2. With 3. Bravo, Ramatha. First you will help me remove the bridge, and then position yourself on the bow and do not take your eyes off the mule for a moment. And you, Fishleg, find a place where we will place our guest.
Hand, my hand.
I will take care of it for you, but first I want to do something else for you. Do you really care so much to know where I hide my map? In order, Monsieur Hamid, here she is. 1, 2, 3.
To hell. I don't want to see her anymore. That damned piece of paper cost me too much.
Las últimas horas de la noche transcurren sin incidentes, y la paz ha vuelto a descender sobre el puerto. La vigilia de nuestros héroes. Afortunadamente, resulta innecesario porque pronto amanecerá un nuevo día sobre Port-au Prince.
Wake up, 100 of you whales. Get up, horde of damned lazy bones. This is a ship. Devil take you, a ship and not a retirement home.
Oh.
Sikelo, Samuel's one, take care of the ropes. Sailor, you and Orsovik go to the anchor, and all the others to the masts to hell. Get moving, you damned drunks. In an hour I want to be in the middle of the ocean, hoping that the fresh sea breeze will drive away the last remnants of drunkenness from your heads.
Curse.
Con los rostros aún hinchados por el sueño y los ojos vidriosos por las consecuencias de la borrachera, los marineros se esfuerzan al máximo para cumplir las órdenes. Aunque lleva algo más de tiempo de lo habitual, realizan las maniobras con éxito. Luego, aproximadamente una hora después, Golden Baby se separa de la mula. Con las velas tensas por el viento, deja atrás los contornos blancos de la ciudad del puerto de agua tranquila, corriendo con la proa hacia mar abierto.
Haha, I'm so happy that you decided to come with us, Zagor. Your presence fills me with joy, although I, unlike you, really don't expect any trouble. So help me all the eels of the Sargashko Sea. What could possibly happen now? The only one who could encounter problems is the sailor, who will have to go to the bottom, but it seems that the equipment we loaded is safe and practical. Tonight we will anchor in a small bay, so that we do not risk running into a rock. And tomorrow, somewhere around noon, we will arrive at the area where the Esmeralda sank.
Yes, provided that Digging Bill's story is correct.
Don't even mention it, friend, if it doesn't happen. That is, if we don't manage to get the treasure, I will be a ruined man. No matter how attached we are, my men would have every right to hang me from the mainmast, considering that I haven't paid them for 2 months.
Don't break your head more than necessary, my old friend. Who knows, maybe luck is smiling on Digging Bill for the first time right now, and that's just how it could help you.
May your words come true, Zagor.
La navegación del Golden Baby continúa según las predicciones de su capitán. Al día siguiente, alrededor del mediodía.
Hello, friend. How do you feel now that you are only a few steps away from your treasure?
Don't tell me anything, Čiko. I'm terribly tense. You know, in the last few hours I've drunk so much chamomile that I decided to even brew it myself instead of constantly annoying the poor cook. I improvised some kind of small fireplace here. But it all, unfortunately, doesn't work as it should. Come on, light up, please. Come on, little fire. Be good. Quick, hand me a piece of paper.
Paper? I immediately? Here. And here's another one for you.
The map, my map. No, no. It's not possible. This would be too much. Oh, Noah! You wretched fool. Do you understand what you have done? The map? What you gave me to burn was a treasure map.
But I didn't want to. I didn't know.
No, I am destroyed. Or rather, no, not me, you are destroyed. Yes, you, because I will kill you, Mexican. I will chop you into pieces.
No, wait, calm down. Just think for a moment, and you will see that. Gulp. Help. Help.
I will tear you to pieces. You wretch, you're finished.
Hold him. He's crazy. Crazy.
Ah!
1,000 scalps. Damn it, who knows what he's done now? Stop, Digging Bill. What's wrong? What happened?
You're asking again. It happened that I am a dead man, larva specters. Lend me your revolver, friend. I want to end this stupid life.
No way, no way.
Mommy!
By all the drums of Darkwood. Will you finally tell me what the devil all this means?
Lie HH. It means that none of us will ever see those gold coins, Zagor. Did you understand? We will all remain epi-pocketed without a single cent broke. And you who are up there are risking your life, and you are left with nothing. And why do you want to know why? Because this stupid cross between a monkey and a barrel burned the map on which all possible instructions were drawn.
Please.
What?
The map burned up?
You burned the map.
Well, no, I didn't really burn it. True, it may be a little burned. I have to admit that. But a piece remained and...
Fool. Madman. You wretch.
Idiot!
A 1,000 scalps. Whose head must I put a bullet in first? Or yours, sailor, or yours, which is the biggest, or Sovik?
But Zagor, he is.
Do you understand that?
I only know one thing, people. And that is that even if you dismember that scoundrel Čiko, you won't improve the situation one bit. Digging Bill, now finally calm down and try to answer my question. Considering that you've looked at that map a lot of times, is it possible that you don't remember a single useful detail that could help us get to the right place?
PIH? Unfortunately, the part concerning the last part was terribly complicated. He mentioned a real bunch of larger and smaller rocks that we should discover one by one based on their shape.
Try to focus. Come on, strain yourself and try to remember what the map looked like.
It's in vain. Nothing more can be done here, believe me.
Damn it.
Poor US.
And that's just now when it seemed that luck finally smiled on us.
And what now, Captain?
Yes. What will you decide?
100 whales, you're asking. We'll go back. That's what we'll do, P. It's clear that we can't search the bottom of the entire ocean in search of 4 half-rotten Esmeralda boards.
Curse. It's hard to come back empty-handed after we all gave in to beautiful dreams of wealth.
The HH you're telling me.
Here you go, Captain Fish League. Keep the memory of the greatest missed opportunity of your life.
The bag in which the map was located. And what should I do with it, Digging Bill?
It's an old bag for papers, and it belonged to Captain Maldonado. Maybe you can get something for it if you sell it.
PIH, to hell with this bag. Let it go to the fishes like that damned Esmeralda.
No, don't do that, Captain. Who knows? Maybe that bag will give us a new opportunity to get to the instructions from Digging Bill's map.
Nonsense, there's nothing left inside, and...
Are you sure that's really the bag of the Spanish captain?
Of course. It's so much his that he kept it with him after he turned into a skeleton.
Alright, in that case, I will try to perform a rather difficult experiment that some of my colleagues successfully performed in the Tibetan monastery.
What? But what is this guy talking about? Maybe he went crazy because of disappointment and...
You shut up! This man has proven to us many times the supernatural power of his will and his limbs, and once he even saved Zagor himself.
Can you give me that bag, Captain?
Of course, Remedy.
As for you, everyone go back to your places. If everything goes as I hope it will, you will have to be ready to execute the orders you will soon receive from the captain.
To hell.
Okay.
And just one more thing, friends. I need perfect peace in order to focus. And therefore, I ask for absolute silence. Will you take care of that, Captain?
Yes, of course, Remath, of course.
Una sensación irreal llena de inquietud invade de repente la cubierta del Golden Baby. Y la gente toma sus lugares y luego permanece completamente. Sin apartar la mirada ni por un momento de Ramat, quien, ejecutando solo movimientos conocidos por él, obviamente ya había comenzado con el misterioso rito. Palabras susurradas en un idioma incomprensible acompañan la colocación de manos sobre la bolsa. Y luego sus dedos pasan lentamente por toda su superficie, penetrando en los pliegues más ocultos de la piel, hasta que su cuerpo se volvió completamente inmóvil.
But what has befallen him? It looks like he is.
PSSST. Don't breathe, Digging Bill. Don't even breathe if you care about your life.
Gulp!
Un momento después, solo el sonido del viento que tensa suavemente las velas y las olas que golpean el costado del barco perturbaban el silencio total que lo cubría todo. Con los minutos que pasan lentamente, el cuerpo de Ramato no da ninguna señal de vida. Ningún músculo se mueve, ninguna inhalación penetra en su delgado cuerpo. Al mismo tiempo, sus pupilas se dilatan y mira fijamente al vacío. Y la única prueba del esfuerzo aterrador al que se somete representa la abundante sudoración que comienza a cubrir todo su cuerpo. Luego, sus labios comienzan a moverse con movimientos aparentemente mecánicos para pronunciar palabras que en un instante introducen escalofríos de inquietud en los corazones de todos los presentes.
Estoy aquí. Yui gen mi elam. Yui gen quiere hablarme.
¿Quién me llama? ¿Quién quiere hablar conmigo?
I speak Spanish.
But how is that possible? Well, he never knew a word of that language.
And not a voice sounds like his.
Who is speaking? I am ready to answer.
¿Pero quién habla? Vamos, estoy listo para responder.
But I have to leave immediately. I have to go. I have to return.
Pero habla inmediatamente. Me tengo que ir. Tengo que volver.
Caramba? Ay carambita? Is that really him speaking?
Voit, his voice is somehow strained, as if it belonged to someone else, and as if it came from afar.
Čiko, you talk to him, quick.
But I'm afraid. Zagor, I'm all shivering from all this and...
Enough, Fatso. You must talk to him in your language. Come on, immediately ask him all possible information about Esmeralda, clear?
Yes, of course.
Con todas sus fuerzas tratando de superar el miedo, Čiko se acerca a la sombría ocasión. Mientras todos nos observan en silencio, hace su primera pregunta.
¿Dónde se hundió Esmeralda? Vuestra debe recordar.
Esmeralda, mi querida Esmeralda.
Espa, ¿dónde se hundió Esmeralda? Deberías recordar. Espa, mi Esmeralda. Mi querida Esmeraldai.
Sure, and I see the last minutes of that damn day.
SP. Por supuesto. Todavía veo los últimos minutos de ese maldito día.
The water has penetrated the hold, and the sailors were running like furious ants.
El agua ha entrado en la sentina, y los marineros empezaron a correr como hormigas enloquecidas.
Curse. But do you understand anything here?
Believe me, I don't know if Ramoth is pulling our leg. Or the devil has a hand in this, God help.
Holy Mother, if all this is true, we must resist it. All sailors know that it brings bad luck to ask for help from evil phantoms.
PSSST. Shut up.
Place, ask him about the place.
Pero ponde se hundio describe the exact location.
SP. Pero. ¿Dónde se hundió? Descríbame dónde está la ubicación exacta.
Approximately 2 miles from Cape Coracle, there is an island in the shape of a coxcomb.
ESP. Aproximadamente 2 millas del Cabo Coracol se encuentra un islote en forma de cresta de gallo.
GYY.
No se detienen. Tell me the rest.
Pa. N. Spa. Solo continúa. Dímelo todo.
Llegó Siglu una serie de acan hilados en fila uno, detrás del otro que sobresale del mar poco profundo, 50 codos, al este de tercer acantilado. Allá han ido a parar mis valerosos marineros y mi nave.
SP. Luego sigue una serie de arrecifes que surgen uno tras otro del mar poco profundo. 50 codos al este del tercer arrecife. Exactamente en ese lugar terminaron mis valientes marineros y mi barco.
Damn it!
100 of his whales. Which third is he thinking of? Where do we have to start counting?
Ya no plejo quedarme más. Tengo quedar.
Spa. No puedo quedarme más. Tengo que irme.
Try to be more precise regarding those cliffs.
Spa. ¿Puede ser más claro con respecto a esos acantilados?
Tendido. ¿Qué quiere significar por tercer?
SP. ¿Es que mecen cogilu y tibeciu piensa? No, las últimas preguntas del pequeño mexicano no obtienen respuesta. La boca de Ramata permanece sellada, mientras sus rasgos faciales comienzan a relajarse gradualmente. Un pesado suspiro sale de su pecho. Y luego un temblor convulsivo sacude repentinamente sus extremidades.
Hey!
Ramace!
OPOH.
1,000 scalps his end, is it?
No. Everything will be all right. He just fainted. Whiskey, quick, bring whiskey.
And you, step back. This poor fellow needs air.
Tell me the truth, Zagor. What do you think we just saw?
I wish I could answer you. But unfortunately, I am as astonished and amazed as you and everyone else. I've already seen a sorcerer falling into a trance to summon the spirits of his ancestors, but...
Look, it's waking up!
Zagor, come quick. Come on, Ramoth, take another sip.
So did you talk to him?
To tell the truth, we talked to you, friend?
Holy Trinity. Is it possible that you didn't understand what it was about?
By very nice discovery, of course, I didn't understand anything of what happened. As it is obvious that everyone else didn't understand either. Isn't that right, friends?
I don't...
Yes, I must admit that I also.
Yes, you are right. Sometimes I forget that you Westerners have almost no idea about things that happen on the other side of reality. Okay, in that case, I will try to explain everything to you in a few words. Although it's easier for me to do such things than to explain them. In general, first of all, you must know that every object absorbs a part of the personality of the human being to whom it belongs, and I am able to get to accurate information about its owner and the events in which that same owner participated through it. And so, for example, an old saber or shield can tell the whole story about the warrior who used them in a battle that happened even several hundred years ago, to someone who, like me, has sharpened all his senses. Was I clear?
Well, in a way.
Yes, or rather, no, in general. To tell the truth, this story is not clear to me.
Yes, I assumed that. Believe me, it's really not easy to find the right word. Basically, to cut a long story short, I will tell you that this old object served me as a kind of intermediary by means of which I managed to establish mental contact with the spirit of its owner. I projected my inner self beyond the iron barriers of time and space, and following the guidance impulses that I received from the bag, I arrived all the way to Maldonado's spirit. When I finally got on his trail, I was forced to wage a frightening battle in order to snatch him from the dark forces that didn't want to allow his contact with this world. And then, after I managed to impose the power of my will, I lent him my body and my voice, so that he could use them as tools to answer your questions. Is it clearer now?
Well,
This honestly.
PIH, just look at those big Westerners. You are only able to understand what you can touch with your fingers.
Don't be angry, Ramatha. The most important thing of all is that we have maximum confidence in your unusual abilities, although we don't understand them. And we will prove that by the fact that we will immediately use the information we got thanks to you. Isn't that right, Fishleg?
Of course. Get ready to leave, guys. You bring me a nautical chart and instruments. And as for you who have heard Ramathol's, or rather Maldonado's words, be close to me. You will help me with transferring all those information on the map. Namely, I wouldn't want my memory to play a rude joke on me at the end. So, this is Cape Coracle.
And this could be a small islander, or they have put on rooster crests.
Turn sharply right, helmsman.
To hell do you understand anything here?
And what the devil could I understand? Besides, only one thing is certain. And that is that I can't wait to find out if our Ramath is really such a powerful mage, or if today's performance was just a product of sunstroke.
Siguiendo las instrucciones que recibieron en un acto realmente misterioso, Fishleg con toda la gente continúa la navegación 2 por la costa norte de la isla. Al día siguiente, Golden Baby llega cerca de un cabo imponente.
We have arrived, people. That is Cape Coracle.
And that is an island in the shape of a rooster's comb.
Caramba and Carambita. So the first data match.
Yes, now we need to see if we will find those large rocks that... Hey! There they are, 100 of them. There they are,
God bless you, Ramathi. You were fantastic.
Just a moment, friend, just a moment. The message from the other side of the grave, if we can even call it that, mentioned the third rock. But the third counting from where?
1,000 scalps. Well, we won't give up now because of such an insignificant problem, Fishleg. First, we will investigate the area around the third, from one side, and then, if necessary, not far from the one on the other side. I think we really don't have to be obsessed with time now. If necessary, we can stay for a month.
You're right, Zagor, that's what real men say. Let's go to the nearest rock, helmsman, and you gradually lower the sails. I wouldn't want us to run aground on some rock now at the end. You, sailor, go to the bow and measure the depth. If you remember, Aldonado mentioned that the sea is shallow here. And I do not intend to play with something so dangerous. For the sake of treasure that may not even exist, Ursovichistani, be ready to drop anchor. And as for you, Hemendik, prepare for the first dive. Because I bet my healthy leg against a hold coin that our digging bill can't wait to throw you over the fence.
Exactly, people. And I guarantee you that if I were only a little stronger, I would have crawled into this scaphander myself. By Jupiter's beard, I really envy you, sir. You will walk relaxed on the seafloor in the middle of a spectacular sight full of colorful corals, algae and fish, and then suddenly look around. What will you see? The magnificent outline of an old galleon.
A pair of sharks ready to swallow you. Like the ones you can see not far from the ship.
Caramba, ye carambita.
A pair, but there's a bunch of them here.
To hell.
So help me all the moustaches of my family. So what are they doing with sharks in these parts? Are they raising them like trout?
Crazies, you are damn crazies. There are more sharks in this area than anywhere else in the waters around the island, and anyone who dares to go down is only doomed to one thing. And that's what happened to me 15 years ago. You'll see, man. You'll see what it means to feel your legs gripped by the relentless bite of steel teeth. They appear like shadows from the deep blue sea abyss, and with just one quick swish of their tail, they are already at your throat, before you even understand what's happening. And then clack, diamond jaws close with a relentless clack, and then again clack while simultaneously.
1,000 of them scalps. Will you tie it already, Hammaid? The sight of those dorsal fins has already scared Hammendik enough, so that you don't need to amplify that fear with your hysterical outbursts. And therefore try to remain calm. We don't need those new complications from your side. Because otherwise I might remember that silly joke you played on us and punish you much worse than I made you come with us on this trip. And you, Hammendik, head up. Besides, not all sharks attack humans. And besides, in case you notice any danger, it will be enough for you to pull the rope twice to let us know that we must urgently pull you on deck.
Diferentes tonos de color del agua revelan la presencia de rocas submarinas y bajos amenazantes, por lo que el velero avanza con cuidado siguiendo las instrucciones desde la proa.
210 feet, 18 feet.
Hasta que se encontró cerca de 3 rocas paralelas a la orilla. Ahora arríen las velas. Rápido.
Drop anchor.
Poco después, Golden Baby se detiene exactamente en el lugar donde quería su capitán. Al mismo tiempo, en la atmósfera de emoción general, comienzan los preparativos en cubierta para las primeras inmersiones.
Come on, place the pump right there. And how are we progressing here?
We are safe, Captain.
How do you feel inside, Hammendik?
Like sardines in a can. Captain, the space's suit allows me some freedom of movement, but it's still damn heavy. And especially these boots with metal soles.
Don't worry about that. After all, you won't have to run at the bottom and you'll have enough time to do everything completely calmly.
Yes, but are we sure this device will work?
I can put my hand in the fire that you won't lack air, sailor. This is the most effective and modern equipment currently existing in the field of underwater research. Curse, it must be okay. I spent a bunch of dollars to buy it.
PF fake dollars, of course.
This, basically,
Okay, let's change the subject.
Good luck, Ham and Dick. And remember the agreed signs regarding the pulling of the rope.
Don't worry about that. But please keep an eye on the sharks.
Well, your colleagues, who are, as you can see, scattered everywhere with rifles in their hands, will take care of those on the surface.
Yes, but what about those who are underwater?
The patron saint of divers will have to take care of them.
Hey, the patron saint of divers, but I don't even know which saint it is.
Hey, then pray to everyone, and then he will answer you himself.
Good luck, Ham and Dick.
100 of his sperm whales. Don't take your eyes off that device for a moment. We must be ready to pull the good Ham and Dick at the slightest sign of danger.
Durante toda la tarde y luego, los 2 días siguientes, las operaciones de investigación submarina continúan incansablemente. Y mientras el buzo busca pacientemente el fondo marino, sus amigos vigilan atentamente.
Fast, there are 2 more.
Desalentando sistemáticamente cualquier aparición de tiburones en la superficie tranquila de la bahía.
Yes, just like that, kill them, kill all those damn things. Ha 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 ha, just look at them killing each other. Ha 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 ha. Fire, fire, don't spare the bullets. Boys, clean the sea of those beasts. Hajj ha.
No. Desafortunadamente, ninguna de las inmersiones da los resultados esperados.
Nothing. There is no wrecking. No, I haven't noticed anything interesting this time either.
Así que, al tercer día, Fisleck se ve obligado a tomar la única decisión lógica. Y.
Lightning and thunder, if, as you say, there is no trace of Esmeralda down there, then that can only mean one thing.
And that is that the rock that Maldonado mentioned over Remetha is actually the third when viewed from the other side. Everyone to your places, guys, will have to move. And as for you, Ham and Dick, try to get some sleep. Tomorrow you'll have to start all over again.
Slowly. Captain, 100 demons. Maybe I'm really the least damaged of all the sailors on the Golden Baby, but one thing is for sure. And that is that, even at the cost of having to give up my share of the treasure, I do not intend to go back into the water tomorrow. Believe me, these last 3 days have exhausted both my body and spirit, apart from the very suffering of descending to 80 meters of depth. That frightening threat of the damn sharks that are swimming around all the time has completely ruined my nerves. No, sir, I really don't feel ready to expose myself to all of that again in the morning.
But, Ham and Dick, please, be reasonable. You are the only one who has the strength and at least some experience as a diver to be able to descend to that depth and at...
Ah, that doesn't mean I'm ready to be without my own skin, Captain.
Himendic is right, Fishleg.
I really think you deserve at least 2 days of rest. And besides, I believe that I, although I have never worn one of these diving suits, could do well in your role.
Do you really think you could succeed?
And why not, after all? I have already tested my lungs countless times in the depths of lakes and rivers throughout America, and I don't see why the sea should play some unfunny joke on me.
Well, all right, in that case, you will once again have the task of getting us out of trouble. Weigh anchor, move! And you, devil, take you away. What are you waiting for? Unfold those sails. We will stop 50 meters from the third rock on the east side, and pray to heaven that it is the right place if you want to get those back wages, and then the current and future pay.
Damn it! Slowly I'm starting to believe that your fakir got drunk on kerosene that day.
Hey, don't be such a pessimist, Digging Bill. If I don't find Esmeralda's treasure, I'll bring you at least 5 or 6 lobsters from the bottom. So you will be able to enjoy your last tasty meal before Fishleg and his crazed sailors hang you from the main mast.
Gulp!
Aproximadamente media hora después, el velero se detiene en una nueva ubicación. Y mientras el barco se mece suavemente sobre las olas. Ante la tripulación hay una noche de descanso en espera de la emoción de mañana. Aunque en sueños ninguno de ellos logra librarse de pensar obsesivamente en el tesoro. Finalmente, a la mañana siguiente.
And be ready with that air hose, with a rope. Judging by the collar, the sea should be even deeper here than yesterday. May God protect you, Zagor. Good luck.
Be careful.
¿20? ¿25? 30 metros. Una profundidad más oscura envuelve a Zagor. Bancos de peces, más curiosos que asustados, evitan la trayectoria de descenso de una criatura bastante inusual para ellos. Luego, finalmente aparecen las rocas, adornadas con un verdadero bosque de corales multicolores que iluminan los ya débiles rayos de sol. Mientras el tacto consolador con la arena blanca inspira una significativa sensación de seguridad al buceador aprendiz.
1,000 scalps that walking on solid ground is not a bad result. Although I must admit that I never dreamed that such a beautiful sight could await me here. World, a true new world, LD with its mountains, valleys. With frightening, but at the same time fascinating vegetation. And its mysterious, almost unreal inhabitants. Yes, practically I have to be grateful to that madman Digging Bill. However this story with the treasure ends, I will be in debt to it because of this spectacular experience. Of course, under and provided that these gentlemen of not at all friendly appearance allow me to return to the surface. Strange, this place. It looks like a kind of plateau whose cliffs steeply descend towards the abyss. BRRR. Just looking at this abyss gives me the shivers all over my body. What mysterious creatures live down there? And what other wonders has nature scattered around? Who knows, maybe one day, thanks to more advanced scuba gear than this one I have on, man will be able to give answers to such questions. But for now, let's be satisfied with exploring more modest depths. And let's hope that Esmeralda didn't end up somewhere outside the surface of this plateau. But this is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. A galleon, a Spanish galleon. I can't believe my eyes. Digging Bill was right. And that damn Ramath was right too. This is incredible, really incredible. I must convey the news to the others immediately. I must share the joy of such a discovery with the others as soon as possible. Come on guys, pull me up and prepare whiskey for the biggest toast of my life.
Hey, the signal to pull.
So fast, damn it.
Something must have happened to him. Come on, pull him out.
Seguido por la mirada ansiosa de todos los reunidos, la cuerda se enrolla en un gran cabrestante.
Faster, faster.
Y luego, la preocupación en los rostros primeros se convierte en alivio al ver a Zagor vivo y sano.
How are you, friend? Something happened.
Thank heavens, he's still in one piece.
Y después del anuncio inesperado.
PA, in some way, something really happened. Namely, I found Esmeralda. It is located right below us.
Sigue una efusión incontrolada de alegría de todos a bordo.
Long live Zagor.
Yippee! Hurrah!
Acre for MR Loaderer, or rather, Digging Bill.
Eorama. But what about our fakir?
True.
And for him and for Rameth, hip hip.
Ha 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 ha.
Hurrah.
Just let me drink a cup of hot coffee, and then I'll be ready to dive again.
Did you hear Gaston? Run to the kitchen.
I'm flying. I'm already flying.
Hey, Gaston.
Yes, my captain.
Since you're going down there, bring those last 3 bottles of Scotch whiskey. I think this is a great opportunity to drink them.
Hurrah!
So, Zagora, tell us what the wreck looks like. Is it in bad condition?
Did the sea take the chests?
The hull is in excellent condition, except for the holes because of which the ship sunk. Generally, I'd say there's little chance that the currents have carried away something from the cargo, but something else worries me.
And that is?
Well, thanks to an unusual game of fate, Esmeralda is in an incredible position on the very edge of a cliff that slopes steeply towards an unimaginable abyss.
By the whale's tail.
Damn it! But do you think that the weight of a person who dares to enter could upset this entire current balance?
Nomiocho knows. Maybe after so many years, the corals have firmly fastened the ship's hull to the rocks, making it stable and resistant.
Well, the cow will be that at my first step, Esmeralda will plunge into the abyss, taking with it, besides the treasure, also my humbleness is not excluded.
Caramba! Y carambita!
Devil.
In that case, I can't allow you to expose yourself to such a risk, Zagor. I have discovered the treasure, and I must put my life at stake. That seems fair to me. Give the diving suit here. UF puff pant. Hey! Lie HH. Curse. I'd say this underwater equicamp is pretty heavy.
Y así, seguido por las miradas preocupadas de sus amigos, Zagor se lanza de nuevo intrépido al mar. Luego, después de llegar al fondo, algunos detalles particulares que recordó la vez anterior. Lo ayudan a encontrar los restos del galeón pronto.
Carefully crossing the deck.
El fantasma con el hacha baja las escaleras que conducen a la cubierta principal. Después de pasar por un corredor corto, pronto llega a una habitación espaciosa donde aún no han desaparecido por completo los rastros de la antigua y lujosa decoración.
This was certainly the captain's cabin. Oh, here's another bag like the one Digging Bill had found SF. Every seam is sealed with wax to make it waterproof. Who knows, maybe there is another important document in it. And it was simply forgotten here during the abandonment of the ship, which was threatened with sinking. Let's take it with us. After all, curiosity has always been my incorrigible flaw. And now the famous chests. I will try to find them as soon as possible. 1,000 scalps. It seems to me that I hear a certain creaking that doesn't calm me at all. 1,000 scalps, Inca gold. Unbelievable. I can't imagine that these chests can hide such treasures. Get to work, old boy. Taking out the chests will be anything but an easy job.
A pesar de los grandes esfuerzos, Zagor comienza a sacar el primer cofre al pasillo. Y luego lame las escaleras. Y al final todo por la cubierta.
He pulled it 3 times.
That's a sign.
Lower the cargo net into the sea. Quick.
Exigiéndose de nuevo un gran esfuerzo, Zagor envuelve el pesado cofre con una red. Que luego, a su señal. El resto comienza a sacar hacia la superficie.
This is the first. And now the others follow.
No, en ese mismo momento.
A 1,000 scalps. It's moving, the ship is moving. I have to get out of here before. Quick, get me out, guys. Save me from this trap.
El sentimiento de alivio inunda a Zagor debido al hecho de que comenzaron a sacarlo. Un tirón violento sacude a Emerald. Después de lo cual comienza a deslizarse, hundiéndose irreversiblemente hacia el abismo, para que al final desaparezca para siempre en la inmensidad azul.
1,000 scalps. We really didn't need this. I'm sorry about the treasure, but you could consider yourselves lucky, because I didn't end up in that abyss, trapped in the wreck of the Esmeralda.
Unos minutos después, toda la tripulación, con visible decepción, toma conocimiento de la noticia que les trajo Zagor.
Curse. If that isn't misfortune, then.
Yes, and that's just now when we were finally supposed to become rich.
Hey people, so what's wrong with you? Wait before you start soaking your handkerchiefs with tears. After all, we still have something left, don't we? I could guarantee you that in this one chest that we managed to pull out, there is enough money to fix your golden baby.
I'm sorry, Digging Bill. I know how much you cared about those chests.
For God's sake, come on, Zagor. As I've already told you several times, I'm not at all interested in getting rich. It's enough satisfaction for me that I finally found the first treasure in my long career. That's why I'm ready to completely leave my share of the loot to the crew.
God bless Digging Bill.
Down, lower that damn chest. I can't wait to open it.
Hurrah! OP, watch out, guys.
Lower, lower, slowly.
En el mismo momento.
They're pulling her on board. So, this is the moment to intervene. Unfurl the sails.
Everyone to your places.
And you, be careful what you're doing with that cannon. That ship is too valuable to end up at the bottom.
Relax, Captain. I'll fire only 2 warning shots that will whiz a few meters above their heads.
Okay, then hoist the flag. We'll introduce ourselves immediately.
Slowly lower it a little more.
Okay, now we have it.
Quickly, remove that net.
Damn how heavy it is.
Hey, who the devil are you talking to? Gold is never too heavy.
You are right. This chest suddenly seems like the most ordinary feather to me.
H-A-J-J-J-J.
Hey people, but look over there.
Damn, we have a visit.
Gallon, but where the hell did it appear from? From the Maritime Museum.
Obviously it was behind some of those rocks. That's why we didn't see it.
All Saints, but do you also see that flag?
Jolly Roger.
Pirate mark.
Así llamaban a la típica bandera pirata con una calavera.
Captain, what is this now?
Yes, and what ship is this?
It seems that it wants to approach us.
Calm down, guys, calm down. It's certainly a joking crew that just wants to joke at our expense. So they despited that black cloth too.
Curse.
Caramba and carambita.
To hell!
Watch out.
Devil!
Ha 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 ha!
Captain.
100 whales run to the arsenal, guns in hands.
Who the hell is that?
1,000 scalps if those are your friends. Hamade, I will.
No, I swear to you. I know nothing. I have never seen that old ship before.
Hey, you on the ship, listen carefully. Now we will approach you and I will come visit you with some of my men. Well, first I want to see that you have all gathered on the rear castle. You have 2 minutes to execute the order, and I warn you to pay close attention to what you are doing. Because after the expiration of that deadline, our cannons will sound again. But then they will not do it to intimidate you as before, but to kill you.
What are we gonna do now?
I don't. What do you think, Zagor?
Unfortunately, I'd say we have no choice at this moment. Unless you'd rather end up in the sea with a ship turned into a sieve.
Of course, I don't want that. Devil take them. Did you hear, guys? We must obey them, do as that guy said.
But what will we do then?
Yes, what will happen then?
Damn it, we really didn't need this.
Let's go, you take care of Hamid, Čiko, and don't let him out of your sight for a moment. Because no one can get the idea out of my head that he also has a hand in all of this.
Poco después, toda la tripulación, tensa y completamente sorprendida, se reúne en el lugar indicado. Mientras la embarcación de sus atacantes atraca con una habilidosa maniobra junto al Golden Baby. En la cubierta, un momento después, llegan varias personas armadas hasta los dientes.
Great. I like you like that. Believe me, it's a real pleasure to deal with such reasonable people. Of course, I do not deny that the weapons of my sailors are quite outdated. But I guarantee you that it can still suffocate any attempt at resistance.
In a situation like this, as the captain of the Golden Baby, I think I have the right to at least some explanation. Who the hell are you, and what do you want from us?
Yes, what is the purpose of your disguise?
Ha ha ha! How many questions, my gentlemen? Generally, I am in a good mood today. This is a great success for me. The day I have waited for all my life. Therefore, I will be patient and lenient towards you, to whom, after all, I owe my current happiness. My name is June Malott, but to everyone, both friends and enemies, I am much better known by my nickname, Captain Snake.
Jane Malott.
The guy who sunk the Esmeralda.
Well, I'm not really that namely, although I must admit that I already have some gray hairs in my beard. Yet I still haven't turned 300 years old.
Ha ha!
I am his direct descendant, just as all these people belong to the line of those who ruled the Caribbean Sea back when Spanish galleons sailed to Europe and back. From the day Esmeralda sank without a trace in these waters, the first Captain Snake swore that he would devote all his time and all his strength to finding that treasure to which he believed he was entitled. But at the moment when he felt that the end was slowly approaching, his search still had not yielded results, so he decided to oblige his descendants to fulfill what had become a real obsession for him in the last years of his life. And so, from generation to generation, there was always some Captain Snake who, bound by a firm oath, devoted his existence to the search for that famous wreck. Like his father, his grandfather, and all the others. And I also had to give my word, and therefore I also remained living on an island called Peglina Tortliga, although I was aware that not far from that place there is a much more attractive world. Day after day, for years I imitated my predecessors, collecting every piece of news that could bring me new, useful guidelines about the location of that damned galleon. And I destroyed my lungs exploring these depths that were never favorable to me. From time to time, other ships also came here who were exploring this area of the ocean with the same intention. Of course, I secretly followed them all, hoping that it was about people with some new accurate guidelines, ready to attack them in case they succeed in what generations and generations of my ancestors did not. But however, nothing happened. Not long after they arrived, people from those ships would leave empty-handed. And I slowly began to accept the fact that I wouldn't be any more successful than my predecessors. And I had slowly already begun to prepare my only son to take over the family obligation when I saw your ship. Of course, we didn't take our eyes off you for a moment, and for the first time we had the opportunity to see the mysterious armor that allowed your people to stay underwater for a long time. So that finally, to our unspeakable delight, we saw you pulling a chest out of the water to which we dedicated our lives. Well, have you understood what we want now? So we want our gold from Esmeralda. And now, you will nicely go back down, pull out one by one to the surface and all the other chests.
Unbelievable.
To hell.
You mean to say that since the time of the sinking of Esmeralda, a pirate colony has continued to live unimpeded despite all the changes that have occurred in Haiti and in the rest of the world?
Exactly. Fishermen from Haiti never go to these areas, and we, on the other hand, never needed to move away from here. Our island is small, but on it we have everything we need to survive. And besides, thanks to attacks on the occasional ship here and there, we also have a rich supply of food and other useful items. The only unpleasant thing is the removal of sailors from the captured ships. You understand what I'm talking about, don't you? Namely, we must not allow the word about our respect to spread.
PIH.
Dirty murderers.
Who would have said that this ancient sea plague, dirty ocean hyenas like you, still reap their victims? But prepare for bitter disappointment. You vermin, the entire treasure of Esmeralda is before you.
What? How do you mean?
Well, simply,
This is the only chest we managed to pull out.
And the others, along with the wreckage of the galleon, ended up in a vast abyss from which no one will ever be able to pull them out.
No, that's not possible. You want to deceive me.
If you don't believe me, put on that scuba suit and go down there. If you have good eyesight, it won't be difficult for you to see the place from which Esmeralda slipped into that unimaginable abyss.
Demon blood. Yes, of course, and I will do that immediately after you reveal to me how to use it. But now I don't want to spoil these moments of enjoyment by thinking about the future. Already, this chest itself represents more than its contents. It represents the end of a difficult, discouraging search. It represents a release from that oath, that stubborn pride that has in some way made us its slaves. Now our ancient obligation is fulfilled. My people and I must celebrate this event festively as befits. Take it to our ship, guys. We'll open it later in the presence of the whole community and make this night truly unforgettable. Girolix, Farley, you two search the hold and bring me all the weapons you find.
Long live Captain Snake!
No, scum, you can't do that to us. This is my first treasure. You can't just take it from me. Inside lies the only satisfaction in my entire life. Let me at least see it. I just want to touch it and...
Get your PAEAs off, you fool! And you stay calm, sailors, and rather prepare to raise anchor and go on a little journey with us.
I beg your pardon. What does that mean to us?
That means you will come with us to Pagina Tortugli. Namely, I think it's fair that you participate in tonight's celebration. You will be guests of honor, isn't that right, guys?
Indeed, we'll have more fun in your company! Yes, much more! Ha ha ha!
Zagor, these people scare me. What the devil are they up to?
Damn you! Tell me, gentlemen, what if we don't really want to accept your invitation? I mean, what if we immediately head back towards Portally Princely?
You will accept it, man. You will certainly accept it. Because Ovkai's 2 shots from my cannons will send you to join Esmeralda's wreck. Listen to me, Captain. It's wiser for you to follow us.
But you damaged our mast and...
Nonsense. The voyage will be short, and the sea is calm, so only these remaining masts will be enough for you. To the skiff, sailors. To Peguinmu Tortuga, hombres.
Long live Captain Snake! To Pequenu Tortishalka!
Mientras tanto, el barco pirata se aleja, y los marineros del Golden Baby, bajo la amenaza de los cañones, comienzan a prepararse para zarpar. Y pronto 2 barcos comienzan a navegar no muy lejos el uno del otro.
To hell with you and the moment you appeared in Haiti. Look at what a damn mess you've gotten me into, dragging me away from my home. We will all die. Those bloodthirsty wolves will kill us as they did with all the other prisoners. You heard it too, didn't you? Their leader said it clearly. May Allah strike him and all his scoundrels.
Stop it, Hamade. Besides, you got yourself into this trouble because of that damn treasure. And that's why you calm down now and don't create new problems for us. By all the drums of Darkwood.
What do you think awaits us in their lair?
I know as much about it as you do, friends.
What if if we try to escape, we could use the element of surprise to gain some advantage, and...
Get it out of your head. Digging Bill. With the sail in this condition, they would catch us in a few minutes. And those damn cannons of theirs, although they are museum pieces, would sink us in an instant.
El barco de nuestros héroes sigue la ruta del galeón pirata que navega plácidamente por el espejo azul que revela cada vez más los amenazantes arrecifes de la afilada roca. Aproximadamente una hora después de dejar atrás un largo cabo, aparece ante ellos el característico contorno de Pequeña Tortuga.
Hey! You on Golden Baby! Get into that straight! And then drop anchor in the small bay that you will see there if you are interested. It is 20 feet deep.
And... Listen to me carefully, my good fish leg. This is the moment to separate.
What?
Well, although I don't know what awaits us on their island, I think it's good that at least one of us remains free. That's why I will jump into the sea here while the hull of our ship still hides me from the view of those pirates. If everything is okay, I will join you soon. Otherwise, you can count on my help, although I can't do much against all those scoundrels. May heaven help us, friends.
Wait a moment.
But Zagor.
Cada palabra ahora ya es inútil. Con un salto hábil, el espíritu con el hacha salta la valla. Y desaparece en el mar. Más o menos un minuto después de surgir de detrás de un arrecife que apenas se eleva del mar. 10 minutos después, 2 barcos echan el ancla en una bahía tranquila. 3. En cuya orilla se encuentra un número considerable de cabañas de las que salen decenas de personas curiosas y alegres.
Captain Steak has captained another ship.
Hi AI, hi our leader is a capable guy.
Bring rum, women. We have to celebrate this.
Welcome back, Captain Snake. What are you bringing us this time?
Airfrags, spaces, weapons.
Ha 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 ha, ye Jade. Watch out for your hearts, old men. Because this time they might burst with excitement. I'm bringing you many prisoners who will be able to work in the sugar cane fields instead of you. I'm bringing you new weapons that we will all soon be able to use instead of the old stuff we've had so far. But I'm bringing you something else. Look. Chest with gold from Esmeralda.
No, it's not possible.
But it's not possible after so many years.
I can't believe.
Ha ha! You'll believe it when we shove your nose in tonight. Put the chest on a large clearing in the middle of the village and get to work. I want a big celebration. With a mountain of food and streams of rum.
Hoorah!
Cheers! But and the prisoners?
Tie them up well and put them in a cabin. And they will be part of the fun, right? Aren't they?
Poco después, en un claro en el centro del pueblo, comienzan los preparativos para la fiesta anunciada. Pronto, las llamas de fuego donde se asan deliciosas especialidades, los lugares los ocupan personas con cariño, alrededor de las cuales circulan cuidadosamente mujeres de la pequeña comunidad pirata. Con el paso del tiempo, el aumento de la cantidad de bebida consumida, la risa y la canción se vuelven más fuertes y desenfrenadas. Mientras los prisioneros siguen los acontecimientos llenos de preocupación.
And who can know we can expect anything from such jackals?
What will they do with us now?
Que pronto demuestra estar fundada.
The chest! Let's open the chest! Yes! Let's finally look at the color of our blessed gold! lock is a little rusty, but I bet it won't take me long to.
Take your piabouilles off the chest, Embienli. Devil's blood. I'd say that the honor of opening it belongs to me, after all.
Captain Snake is right! That's right! That's fair!
Well, I want to enjoy a little more in sweet anticipation. Opening the chest must represent the climax of the celebration. Now we should continue to have fun.
Do you want me to play you another song, Captain Snake?
Damn, are those your usual complaints suitable for such fun, guys?
Then let the girls dance for us!
PFT. Really a great idea. Take a better look at your girls. That's a real horde of ugly women for whom youthful beauty is just a distant memory. No, we need something really exciting. Exciting like blood. Blood, agony, and death.
A feast for sharks!
That's right. You finally understood.
Lightning and thunder! We haven't played that game in a long time! That's really a great idea!
What are we waiting for, then? Place the logs between those two rocks.
Immediately, Captain!
And you, Loopscoo, throw a sea of bloody meat to lure our sea friends. And you! Go get 2 prisoners.
We are already flying, Captain!
But be careful. Choose those in the worst health. The others will have to serve us for work in the fields.
No problem. I've already spotted 2 who don't promise much as workers.
Bring more rum. Women, and be more cheerful. This is the biggest celebration.
Poco después, una ruidosa procesión sube por el camino que conduce a la cima del acantilado. Arrastrando tras de sí a 2 viajeros asustados con Golden Baby entre un montón de insultos y burlas.
Hey, Captain, what do you say about this one? We've never had anyone on wheels before! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha!
All the better. It will be more fun that way.
Eve, I wonder if our friends will eat his wheelchair too. You can bet they will. They are so stupid and gluttonous that before they even understand what's happening, they will swallow the cushion and the wheels.
But what do you intend to do? Let me go, please. I'll pay you as much as you want.
I am the richest mentrant in Haiti. I will secure you money, clothing and food.
Yeah, you definitely want to secure food, friend. But to the sharks you see down there.
No, just not sharks. I hate them. I hate you, damned beast. They've already got my legs. I don't want to die like this. Not in the jaws of sharks. Shoot me instead. I beg you, you kill me.
Ha 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 ha.
Please, stab me with your saber. For God's sake.
Why are you such a pessimist, friend? Besides, it is not said that you will end up... Namely, with a little sense of orientation and a bit of luck, there is a probability that you will cross from one end of these logs to the other. If you succeed in that undertaking, we promise that you will no longer have to fear us.
Please don't be so cruel. No.
Así es, el juego cruel comienza. Los piratas colocan la silla de ruedas en un improvisado. Y la vacilación de Amado, la indecisión.
I don't want to.
En un instante, lo eliminan con la amenazante presión de las puntas de sus sables.
Come on, friend, move! Come on, salvation is only 10 10 meters ahead of you. Go, show us how you run.
El sudor frío cubre la frente de Ahmad, mientras sus manos temblorosas acarician las ruedas, que se mueven lentamente, centímetro a centímetro, seguidos por los aullidos de la tripulación del Capitán Serpiente.
More to the right, man! No, more to the left. Ha ha ha! That's the way! Straight into the jaws of the sharks!
Ayak! Hey, but who the devil?
Hold on tight, handmaid!
All saints, but who is to hell the damn guy? Watch out, they're coming back!
De hecho, perdiendo la fuerza inicial, la liana de la que Zagor se agarra regresa hacia el borde del acantilado. La velocidad de su nave es todavía lo suficientemente alta como para que la reacción de los piratas quede sin resultado. Un momento después, Zagor y Ahmad ya desaparecen en la densa vegetación.
But what?
Calm down, handmaid. It's me, Zagor.
You, God bless you. You saved me from...
Enough talk, handmaid. I would have preferred not to have had to choose between you and one of Fishley's men, but you were first and now I can't go back. We have to flee.
Devil's blood. Catch him. I want to see him in my hands, in 10 minutes at most.
But are we sure that's a man? He appeared like a specter and... Yes! And there's that inhuman scream that...
Nonsense. That was the sailor who was showing off on the deck of the Golden Baby and who clearly found a way to escape. Lupescu, Alberta, Jeffer, you after him immediately. They remained behind me. Let's go back to the village. I need more drink.
Damn it, we didn't need this damn dog, son. He ruined our fun. And what are we gonna do with this? Are we gonna bring him back?
The devil. I've lost my desire to play. But I think the sharks have a right to a feast anyway.
No.
Poco después.
They are already behind us, I hear their voices.
But we won't get far like this. They'll catch us.
Well, believe me, I have no intention of waiting for my lungs to burst while carrying your considerable weight. As soon as I find a suitable hiding place, I will leave you there. How I would dedicate all my attention to that pack of hyenas.
Why, you will leave me in the forest?
Yes, but only until the moment I solve this damn story. And then if everything as I hope is in order, I will personally come for you. Try to stay calm, handmaid.
I'll try.
Unos momentos después.
Damn it, it seems he's disappeared. But he couldn't have gone far carrying that fatty with him. You're talking nonsense! It is perfectly clear that he hid in some bush under some fallen log, maybe only a few steps away from us. So what? I suggest we go back and continue the search in the daylight. Your proposal is really great. If we return to the village empty-handed, Captain Snake will give us 20 lashes on the back each. And 40 if he's in a bad mood. Okay, then let's get to work a little more. Come on, let's peep into that wood. But without unnecessary risks. The first one who sees something suspicious should call the others. Count on it. Curse! I don't like at all the thought that I could leave my skin here at the moment when down in the village is the treasure of Esmeralda. Where are you, damn you scoundrels? Come out! Get out of your den! To hell! H-O-I, H-O-J, H-O-J haven't gone far without your wheels, eh, friend? Hey guys, come here, the fat one is here! And now I bet I won't have to struggle too much to make you tell me where your friend who fell from the sky is hiding. Isn't that right, Lionheart?
No, I don't.
Let me tell him that, Hamade.
Hey!
And now that you've found me, man, what will you do to me?
MM. Damn it! Stop! Let him go, you bastard! Let our friend go! Don't shoot! You could hit Albert!
Really considerate of you, besides. Why make a hole in his chest? When this poor guy has already gotten his.
You aim badly, friend! Don't fool yourself, you bastard! Because I can still take your head off!
PIH.
Good!
Okay, and now? I have to prepare enough lianas. Then tie up these three, so that even if they manage to wake up, they won't cause us any more problems. And as for the other pirates, you don't have to worry anymore. I can guarantee you that they won't bother us anymore, considering that they won't have time to leave the village and come here.
Ayak! Ayak! Curse! Did you hear that terrible scream again?
Devil's blood?
That means our friends still haven't found him. Or unfortunately, they found him.
Come on, don't exaggerate, Albert. Loopscoo and Jeff are not such softies that one man could take them down. Arrow!
But what the devil? Take cover. Everyone take cover before they take us down like ducks. Curse!
Calm down, people. Calm down, people. Calm down, people. Phew, I don't understand how he even managed to control the trajectory of such a primitively made arrow. Well, it's the most ordinary twig, with a stone on one side and 2 leaves on the other. But this piece of cloth...
That's a piece of Jeff's shirt, and this is an earring that Albert wore in his left ear.
But then it's exactly as we feared.
Yes, that demon who suddenly appeared on the cliff used this to let us know that he's dealt with our friends. Let him be damned? The devil take him! Who? There's no need to call for help from hell itself, guys. Because we ourselves will be enough to take care of him. Bejolix, bring those strained rifles that we found on the Golden Baby.
I'm immediately Captain Snake. You Hooper, bring out one of the sailors. Anyone. Okay, Captain.
Something tells me that this weapon, if handled skillfully, can prove to be devilishly effective. And you women, you old people, get away from here and close yourselves in your huts. As long as we don't cut off the head of that demon, danger will hang over the village all the time.
Children, take the children.
Los habitantes de Pequena Tortuga, ya bastante asustados, ejecutan la orden sin discusión y después de solo unos minutos de confusión general. El escenario de la alegre celebración permanece terríficamente desierto.
Here's the man you were looking for, Captain Snake.
Untie his hands, Hooper. Come on, sailor. I offer you an opportunity to earn more favorable treatment regarding your future stay on the plantations on the island.
And what is asked of me in exchange for such an honor?
Nothing special, man. Just a few explanations regarding the handling of this weapon that we see for the first time. My guys handle muskets brilliantly, but if the forest is burning, one of yours deserves special treatment.
Ha 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 ha. I don't believe that bullets will be enough to save you from Zagor's wrath, pack of jackals. But if you really want, I'll show you how to handle a Spencer. Look, here in the butt is a container that can hold about 10 bullets. And this movable lever here is used to eject the empty casing, and at the same time it also insets a new bullet into the barrel. It's a very simple principle. Now you'll see. Like this, you inset the bullet into the barrel. And then you press the trigger. Then again, a bullet into the barrel. Fire again. Haha. Where are you running, you damned rats? Hey, you wanted a lesson in gun handling, didn't you? Well, here it is. Captain Fishleg, friends, I did it. I took care of these scoundrels. I'm coming, guys. We are free. Free, eh? You hit me, damn you. Then you will go to hell with me. Damn thieves,
Fool, Dan, fool. PIH, here's what you achieved by playing the hero.
Captain Molby is dead! Hey, Gaston!
To hell. Call the women and let them take care of those who are still alive. And the rest of you, come with me. We must not forget that our enemy is still out there, somewhere. No. Now we can finally use against him the weapon with which we learned how to handle at a terribly high price. Devil take you.
Do you want me to show you how to handle this weapon too?
Curse! It's him! Shoot, shoot!
The shelter, 100 demons, and his pistol fires more shots without reloading.
Guns! Take new guns!
Easy to say! Don't you see? They remained by the treasure chest. Yes, and with that guy who settled in that tree crown, they won't be easy to get.
Team up for you damn fools. Come on, let someone run out and bring the guns. Will you, Barrel?
And that seems crazy to me, and...
All saints, since when are my orders being discussed?
I will do as you say, Captain Snake.
That's the way, Barrel. Until then, we will open fire all together, so that we prevent him from hitting you. Is he still up there?
That's the problem, Captain. It seems that he has disappeared again, the vegetation as if it swallowed him.
Who knows? Maybe we hit him. Yes, that's right. Or maybe we scared him so much that he gave up on any further attack. That's not a very likely assumption. considering that he has shown he has guts so far. Anyway, we'll find out soon. Go, Barald. We've got your back.
Yes, of course, Captain Snake! The devil take this madman! He had to entrust me with this task!
Luchando con miedo, incomodidad, el pirata sale al descubierto. Pero en el momento en que, después de una corta carrera, llegó a solo unos metros de su objetivo, una oportunidad surge de la oscuridad. A pesar de la gran velocidad, aterriza extremadamente hábil y suavemente.
I have the impression that the same idea occurring to both of us, man. But something tells me that only I will be able to achieve it.
That's him! Damn it, fire! Down. Duck your heads. Do you want him to kill you all?
100 demons! That will certainly happen if he continues like this!
Unfortunately, this is the end of the first act. And now we will have to prepare for the next one. Gawain Challenge.
He took the guns and runs towards the hut where the prisoners are!
No, not just that. We must stop him.
Hello, Fishleg, and I greet all of you. Here's your artillery. And now show me that you know how to handle it.
With pleasure, Zagor.
100 whales. They will pay us for everything they have done to us.
That's right, and they will pay us for the death of our friends.
Curse, he's dead too!
Take cover, everyone. Take cover.
This will end in a massacre, Captain Snake!
True. 100 demons. More than half of us are already out of action.
And now that they also have guns, the situation has become even more dramatic. What shall we do, Captain?
I don't know. People, I don't know. Devil take you. Damn fools. What do you think you will achieve by that? You will soon run out of all the bullets, and you will end up in our hands again. And then we will force you by long suffering to regret what you spilled the blood of the people of Penguin Tortlaga.
I must admit you are not entirely wrong, pirate. Namely, we only have about 50 bullets left.
Aha!
But there are at most 15 of you left anyway.
Hey!
Heads down, fool!
There is a very high probability that those 50 bullets of ours will be quite enough to erase every trace of your existence from this island.
You damned. You damned. P-I-H, I will erase you from the face of the earth. I will aim all the cannons from my ship towards the hut, and then...
That's not a bad idea, Captain Snake. Not a bad idea at all. But I think I have a better proposal. Listen. I suggest that instead of exposing our friends' lives to danger, we solve this problem, just the two of us. A duel. That's what I'm proposing to you, a duel where the stake will be the freedom or slavery of all of us with Golden Baby.
But Zagor, you can't risk so much because of us.
True, you are capable, but that giant doesn't look like an easy opponent at all.
The guys are right, Zagor.
Hey, did you hear?
Yes, a duel that could have been a good solution for me.
I agree, that guy is definitely capable, but he has no chance against you.
So, Captain Snake, I haven't heard your answer yet.
Just a moment. Let me see if I understood correctly. So, if I win, your friends will throw down their weapons and accept the fate that we will then determine for them. And if I lose, my people should allow Golden Baby to sail away. Is that what you're suggesting?
Exactly.
And what about the treasure chest?
If you agree, let her belong to the winner, too.
That sounds like an excellent proposal. I'll get you a sword now.
A sword, if you don't mind. I'd rather choose a knife.
Whatever you want, the knife suits me perfectly, man.
In that case, from this moment you can call me Zagor. I think it's fair that you know the name of the man who will kill you.
PIH, you think I care what your name is? Here on Pegloon Tortuga, we don't have tombstones on which names are carved. And like everyone else, your grave will be in a shark's stomach.
Ha ha ha!
I'm leaving, sailor. I will believe your word about how your friends will behave.
And I will do the same, Captain Snake.
Zagor sin palabras intercambia una mirada corta y significativa con sus amigos. Y luego, antes de que pudieran intentar impedírselo, él sin dudarlo. Sal de la choza. La conciencia del enorme Lulobul da a sus rasgos faciales la apariencia de una deidad decisiva despiadada. Un momento después, se dirige impávido hacia su oponente. Seguidos por las miradas silenciosas de numerosos isleños que los observan con aprehensión desde sus cabañas. Y desde el bosque cercano. Los oponentes se acercan lentamente, mirándose fijamente a los ojos. Y luego, cuando llegaron a solo unos pasos el uno del otro. El rostro del Capitán Serpiente está cubierto por una sonrisa maliciosa. Seguido por el brillo de una hoja aterradora.
I am ready, sailor.
And me, pirate.
El comienzo del duelo está marcado por movimientos cautelosos y lentos de las manos que sostienen armas mortales. Después de lo cual siguen movimientos más rápidos cuyo objetivo es poner a prueba los reflejos del oponente. Mientras que al mismo tiempo ojos cautelosos intentan descubrir el más mínimo movimiento de los músculos que podría anunciar el ataque. Luego, durante los siguientes momentos, el movimiento uniforme de los dos hombres hace que el enfrentamiento sea menos dramático y más parecido a algún rito misterioso. Para que luego todo explote en una serie antes de los movimientos fluidos del malvado pirata.
Come on, Zagor EN. Come on, the 100 whales. She's. Hello.
Be careful, don't let him get close.
You must succeed. You must.
So, Captain, let it taste your blade curse!
You are faster than I thought, sailor. But that won't save your skin. Lightning and thunder. This Zagor is more agile than a wildcat, and I really think I will have to resort to some of my tricks to defeat him.
Con un movimiento rápido e impredecible, el pirata se libera del cinturón de tela que tenía atado a la cintura. Y los Estados Unidos para neutralizar al oponente.
You're a Yeah.
1,000 of him. Curse, this time. This time he managed to grab me.
Ha! It's not very pleasant to see your own blood, is it, sailor? Ha ha! And believe me, now you will have the opportunity to see her again, and in a larger quantity. You have the word of Captain Snake.
Heavens, it's almost over.
That bully will succeed.
Poor Zagor.
Yes, and wretched us. So help me, hell.
¿Y?
Bueno, ágil como un gato, el espíritu con el hacha logra impedir el ataque de su oponente. Y con un movimiento de pierna relámpago lo empuja fuertemente lejos de sí. Y su vuelo termina con un crujido sordo unos metros más allá.
Caramba y carambita.
What a hit, people.
But then it's still not over.
Attack him, Zagora.
Come on, now you have him. It's not over. No, it's not over.
Don't give him time to get up, Zagor.
Take care of that scoundrel.
Come on, stab him in the back.
Bueno, como era de esperar, Zagor no acepta los consejos despiadados de sus amigos, sino que, ardiendo en impaciencia,
So praetuate.
Una vez más repite su llamada al adversario desmayado.
I am here, get up, 1,000 scalps.
Pero él permanece inmóvil, sin ninguna reacción.
So don't just tell me you've given up on your intention to kill me, you scum.
Al ver que el oponente no reaccionaba en absoluto, Zagor comienza a acercarse a él con cautela.
Is he even unconscious?
Y después de inclinarse hacia él,
Alright, I gave him a really nasty flight.
y lo volteó.
But I didn't think that.
Finalmente revela la dramática realidad.
By all the drums of Darkwood, during the fall, he fell on his own knife. Captain Snake. Captain Snake.
Devil. The devil took you, sailor. You have no idea about knife fighting. I would slit you in the next 100 duels. No doubt, you are not worth much as an opponent. But you were damn lucky. Just damn lucky. The man who can defeat Captain Snake in a duel hasn't been born yet.
Of course, it happened just like that. I just got lucky.
Aún incrédulos, aturdidos por el epílogo fulgurante del enfrentamiento, los habitantes de la isla comienzan a salir lentamente de sus escondites. Y poco después, su ejemplo lo siguen los hombres armados. Y la tripulación del Golden Baby. Unos instantes después, olvidándose de toda rivalidad, los grupos enemigos se reúnen en silenciosa observación del acto final de la tragedia.
Say nothing. Don't tire yourself unnecessarily. Now the women will. All your people will take care of you, and you will see that in a few days.
Nonsense. I'm finished, and you know that well. And all of you can do only one thing for me.
Just say Captain Snake.
Treasure. Sailor. I want to at least see that damned treasure that cost me so much trouble. And in the end, even life.
Yes, of course, you'll see it now. The chest, guys, bring it here.
Here it is, Captain Snake. Here's the gold from Ezrola.
What a moment. What a fantastic moment. Allow me to open it.
Apretando los dientes por el dolor, el herido levanta la pesada tapa. Avizora con avaricia el interior del cofre.
No.
1,000 scalps.
Curse! Stones. There's only stones inside.
No, it's not possible. Look deeper below the layer of stones. Gold and jewels should be at the bottom. Deeper. At the bottom.
Seguido por el murmullo de comentarios decepcionados, maldiciones furibundas, preguntas ansiosas. Dick Hinville persistentemente introduce sus manos en el inesperado contenido del cofre. Y unos instantes después.
This is absurd. Aw, man, can't believe it, no. Stones, only stones.
Just a bunch of old stones, haha. We killed ourselves like wolves for this, people. Look closely. Ha 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 ha. Go freely, sailors, as Ralda's treasure is yours. Ha 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 ha.
Un momento después, la risa histérica se apaga repentinamente en la garganta del líder pirata que cae sin vida al suelo.
But what is this story now?
Dejando a todos los presentes asombrados, en completa confusión.
Unbelievable.
What do you think about all this?
Something tells me that we will find an explanation for everything that happened in the bag with documents that I picked up in the wrecked cabin and that I left on the Golden Baby. Let's go, friends. Let's move. We have nothing more to look for here.
Caramba, yo carambita. And your wound? From all this excitement, we completely forgot that he could bleed out?
Don't be afraid, Čiko. It's obviously a simple scratch that we'll take care of later. We'd rather all return to the ship as soon as possible. For now, these people are shaken and discouraged by the death of their leader. But I wouldn't want rage to later overcome common sense and the word he gave us, leading them to a revengeful reaction.
Zagor is right. Let's go then all to the boats.
But and you, Zagor, where are you going now?
I forgot something in the forest, guys. Don't be afraid, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Perturbados por la muerte de su líder, por la cruel masacre que los diezmó, los habitantes de Pequeña Tortuga pierden por completo el interés en los oponentes y se dedican exclusivamente a sus propias necesidades. Para que la operación de retirada de los marineros del Golden Baby se lleve a cabo sin ninguna dificultad. Y así, prácticamente después de unos minutos, todos los antiguos prisioneros se encuentran de nuevo en cubierta. Incluyendo al perplejo Ahmad que, sin pensarlo, inmediatamente busca información adicional sobre todo aquello de lo que no tuvo la oportunidad de ser testigo directo.
And what are we gonna do now? Do you think we'll be able to reach Port-au-Prince with the sail in such bad condition?
We will certainly reach Port-au-Prince. Sailing along the coast shouldn't be difficult. But unfortunately, the problem will be finding the money with which we should pay for the necessary repairs, so that we can face the ocean again, 100 of whales. Is everything okay up there?
Not bad, Captain. We should be able to make it.
Then raise the anchor.
Come on.
OP. Hey, you on the Golden Baby, are you intending to leave me here?
Curse, but that's Zagor.
Damn it, what the devil is he doing there?
Give me just a few moments and I'll join you.
Hop.
Hopop.
But may I know what you were looking for on that ship?
You'll see, friends, you'll see. Quick, fish legs, start this tub.
BOW, straight ahead. Let's go.
Aunque muy lento, Golden Baby se dirige también hacia la salida de la pequeña bahía. Pero antes de que el barco pudiera llegar al mar abierto.
Curse.
Look over there.
But what? Galleon? The galleon has blown up.
Sink.
So help me all the mustaches of my family. That's what you were doing there. Zagor?
Well, you know how that saying goes. It's good to have trust, but not having it is even better. And I frankly wouldn't really want projectiles from those damn cannons to start buzzing around our ears again.
Well done, Zagora.
What a hard blow for those thieves.
For Zagor, hip, hip.
Poco después, el espíritu con el hacha finalmente puede permitirse cuidar su herida. A pesar de eso, observa también una depresión notable que reina en el barco.
1,000 scalps. What a funeral at a mess for people. Okay, the truth is that all our hopes for great treasure have gone to waste. But it is equally unquestionable that with just a little less luck, we could all have left the goat on that damned island.
Yes, just like what happened to two of our poor colleagues.
Exactly, and therefore remove those gloomy faces, and thank heaven for the happy ending of this terrible adventure.
PIH, what happy ending? I would have preferred to have died than to have had to face such bitter disappointment. Devil, the only time all my information proved to be correct, I came across a ship that disappeared into the depths of the ocean, and on which there was a chest of stupid stone gas.
But Zagor, what mystery lies behind that damn chest? You told us you have a certain bunch of documents that should enable you.
Indeed, that's right. In a waterproof bag that I found on the Esmeralda, there was also a kind of ship's log of Captain Maldonado, which Čiko has already translated for me from Spanish.
Lightning and thunder.
By Jupiter.
Then tell us everything. I hope you don't want us to burst from curiosity.
Come on, what was written on those papers, Čiko?
Tell us, don't keep us in suspense.
Well, there isn't much to say, besides some news about the Spanish occupation troops in Peru. Those papers hide a strategy that the governor of Lima used to defeat the dangerous pirates who were ruling the routes that led to Spain at that time. Suspecting that some spy was informing the pirates about the departure of galleons full of gold stolen from the Incas, he ordered the Esmeralda to be loaded with numerous chests full of stones, while the real precious cargo was divided and entrusted to small fishing vessels that passed unnoticed through the blockade of pirate ships and arrived safely at their destination.
The governor was a real trickster.
Really great idea.
Yes, but it's a pity that it was only discovered a few hundred years later to our detriment. After all, that very rich Spanish king could have survived without that burden, while we
will be forced to work as dishwashers in the port taverns of Port-au-Prince in order to pay for the repairs. I am destroyed. I am completely destroyed. Not only will I not be able to pay the back wages to my men, but I will not be able to raise the necessary money to start the next whaling season.
Damn it, you really had no luck, my good fish leg.
Yes, you are right. But someone had even less luck than me, 100 of whales. Someone who will now end up tied to an anchor and then will serve us as additional ballast.
But just a moment, don't you think you wouldn't?
I warned you, William Lord, Elias Digging Bill, I warned you what would happen to you in case of failure.
But I...
Let that unfortunate man go, Captain Humboldt. Be assured that by squeezing that pile of bones, you will not get to the money you need.
Watch out, but why are you interfering now? Lightning and thunder. Maybe you think I am senile and that I have already forgotten all those troubles you caused us.
No, of course I don't think that, Captain. It is clear that I have no reason to doubt your memory. But the thing is that my memory is equally good. I can't forget that the man standing next to you saved me from a horrible death. Up there on that cliff, I would give everything I have just to not end up in the jaws of those beasts. And now that this danger is removed, I think it wouldn't be right to forget what went through my head at that moment. Therefore, I am ready without any problem to give up a nice part of my property. Let's say $10,000, or even better, which I will give to you sailors from Golden Baby.
Pardon?
What? I'm afraid I didn't understand well, Mr. Hammond.
And neither do I, am I mistaken? Or do you want to say that you will give those dollars to us?
You heard. Well, gentlemen, I just said the word dollars. And as for the figure, it was exactly 15,000. Or to say it all together,
pretty.
Yippee!
That's fantastic.
Weedledea!
Hurrah!
Did you hear, guys? You'll get your money to the last cent. And then we will be able to buy everything we need for the next season.
Cheers.
Well, Sir Hammond, I must admit that you surprised me today. You really did a good deed.
Sometimes such things happen even to scum like me. Anyway, I guarantee you that this bitter experience will serve me as a good lesson for the future. From now on, I will be honest, and I will only deal with selling trinkets at the market.
Laich, that will be a gain for you and for all future visitors of Haiti, Mr. Hammond.
Full sails ahead, guys. I can't wait to get to Port-au-Prince.
And you cheer up, Digging Bill. After all, Hammond's intervention helped you too. And now that you've saved your skin, you can continue looking for some other treasure.
PFF. Let all the treasures of this world go to hell. I'm sick of them, word of honor. Do you know what I'm going to tell you people? When I return to America, I will retire to the countryside. From now on, I will only dig to work my garden.
Unos días después de que Golden Baby ya fue confiada a los buenos maestros de Port-au-Prince. En la otra parte del muelle hay una despedida conmovedora.
And so our paths separate again, Zagor.
Yes. Darkwood tribes are waiting for me in the north. And you in the west, unfortunate whales who will have to fill the hold of Golden Baby with your fat.
Once again, I want to thank you, both on my own behalf and on behalf of all my men.
Leave that now, Fishleg. I hope that fate will soon allow us a new, calmer meeting.
We are ready, Mr. Zagor.
We are coming, Captain Benson. Goodbye, friends, and good luck to everyone.
May the heavens protect you, Zagor.
Goodbye, Čiko. See you, friends.
Raise the bridge, guys. Untie the ropes.
Goodbye, friends, and greet Digging Bill for me.
We will, Zagor, if we see him again. That strange fellow disappeared 2 days ago.
Hey, Zagor, look up there, on that terrace above us.
Have a good trip. Goodbye, Zagor, and thank you.
El velero en el que nuestros héroes encontraron inesperadamente transporte al continente americano zarpa hacia el Golfo de México. Y antes del anochecer.
Cuss, what the devil?
Did you see something interesting, Captain Benson?
Well, I'd say something quite strange. On the sandy beach of the island near which we will soon pass, I see a man.
A living man?
A shipwrecked person.
Well, it doesn't look like that. I see a boat on the beach. And he himself is busy digging.
Digging? But then it's him.
Yes, it can only be him.
Caramba? Y carambita!
Unbelievable.
Digging Bill! Hey, Digging Bill!
Zagor, Čiko, but where are you going, damn it?
Home, Digging Bill. We are finally returning to Darkwood.
Goodbye and good luck.
You are crazy. You can't leave right now. There is treasure down here, my first treasure, damn it. I'm sure of it, this map that was sold to me by Portaline. The prince cannot be wrong. Come back. You must attend my discovery. Come back. This is a real opportunity, friends. I feel it. I feel...
As Ha Hedge.
But forgive my curiosity, gentlemen. But who, damn it, is that strange guy?
Who knows, Captain may be an ordinary madman, or maybe such an incorrigible deceiver that he deceives even himself. Or an incurable dreamer, or a poet, if you prefer. Or even better, he is all of that together. I don't know if I was clear enough.
TJH, honestly. I admit I didn't quite understand you.
Yes, as I suspected. Unfortunately, when it comes to him, believe me, it's not easy for me to find the clearest explanations. I don't know how to tell you. He is simply Digging Bill.
Go back. I will find him. I tell you I will find him this time.